with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things come across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fans chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jat here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Friday the 21st of August 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. And yes, Twilight, it is true. You won, well, you didn't win a marble race exactly, you won a Scottish soundboard pass. Now, I want you to Sonny, please type in exclamation soundboard. Let's test this right now. Sonny has a temporary Scottish soundboard pass because I'm letting them be a guinea pig. So, will this work? Will this work? I'm hoping Sonny can activate the Scottish soundboard by themselves just by typing the command in the chat. If I've done this correctly this time, it should work properly. So, yeah, so hopefully this will work. I can do it myself.
Fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
Did you guys hear that? Now, I heard it. Okay. Did you guys hear it? That's the important thing. Did you guys hear the Scottish soundboard just go off there? Or am I the only one that heard it? Because it might be a problem. I might be the only person that heard it. Did you guys hear it? It works. It actually fucking works. Twilight, right now, you have a Scottish soundboard pass as well. You can activate it as well. People who have Scottish soundboard passes can activate the Scottish soundboard whenever they want, by themselves, just by typing exclamation mark soundboard. It works. It fucking works. There we go. For God's sake, there we go. So, yeah, fantastic. So if you have a Scottish soundboard pass, like Twilight has, for example, they can activate the Scottish soundboard button whenever they want to, just by typing in the command themselves in the chat. They don't have to rely on me anymore. No longer do the Scottish soundboard winners have to rely on me to activate the Scottish soundboard. They can fucking activate it themselves whenever they want, within reason. There's a 10-second global cooldown and a 30-second user cooldown as well. You know what I mean? So you can't just like spam it every fucking 5 seconds. But yeah, there we go. Fantastic stuff indeed. So there we go. I'm so glad it works. Right, well, hold on 2 seconds. Thank you for helping me test that, Sonny, but I'm going to remove you from that now because you are not a Scottish soundboard winner. Sorry, there you go. So, 10 seconds is a global cooldown. For individual users, a 30 seconds. There you go. But fantastic stuff indeed. So, I'm glad I finally got that sorted. You know, I've been meaning to fucking do that for the longest fucking time. Also, I can still press it as well, like so.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
I can press it as much as I want because it's my fucking soundboard button, you know what I mean? But the Scottish soundboard people have it as well. How many times will it work? As much as you fucking want it to work until I take it away from you, basically. Test it yourself. Twilight, you have the power, Twilight. Right now, I just gave you permission. If you type it, it should work for you. Let's see, let's just make sure it works for you as well. So if you type in the exclamation mark soundboard, it should activate a random Scottish soundboard sound file. Hopefully, anyway. That's the plan anyway, you know what I mean? So let's guinea pig number 2. Let's see if this works okay. No, don't put a space in between the exclamation mark and the soundboard, for fuck's sake. Don't put the space. You almost got it, you damn space. Oh goodness me. Let's see, will this work? Will this work? I'm not pressing any buttons, it's not me, this is all controlled by you. You guys have some control now over the things that can happen on stream.
Are you daft?
There we go. Confirmation it worked. You activated Billy Conley, asking if you're fucking daft. There we go. Great stuff indeed. So fantastic. There we go. Anyway, now that I've got that confirmed and you guys can hear it, that is music to my fucking ears. That's great. There we go. Good stuff indeed. So yeah, thanks for that. So yeah, and basically, as I'm saying, every 30 seconds, Twilight, if you want, if you want to yourself, you can every 30 seconds if you feel like doing it, you can do it. Up to you. You have control. You have power. And that is your prize. You have the Scottish Soundboard Pass. And you can do that as much as you want up until the 26th of August, when I remove it from you after that day. So there you go. It's a good stuff indeed. Not everyone can do it, though. That's the thing. Agent Double Soul, thank you for demonstrating that. Only specific individuals can do it if you have a Scottish Soundboard Pass. And thank you for checking. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I've got it set up so I can actually put people in certain groups through StreamerBot to have access to playing that. There we go, good stuff indeed. So there we go. Oh fuck, I might regret this. There's actually quite a lot of people who currently have a Scottish Soundboard Pass. Marco Shaughnessy, M. Bode, Ravashank, Jim R6, Hothead Studio, Avalanche, Twilight, Chris Danks, and SG1593. There's 9 individuals currently that have a Scottish Soundboard Pass. So if all 9 of them joined at the same time and just spammed it, then we might get a bit overwhelmed. But there we go. Anyway, let's cover enough about me. Let's cover DSP, shall we? This was so Eat Your Kimchi on Twitter shared the Burnell family. This, and this. The fact that they've all been photographed with the same pose is actually quite incredible. They've all been guilty of the same pose, which is fucking incredible, you know. So Bonus Kimchi shared that. It was pretty, 400 odd likes, pretty funny. And somebody went one better. Baldo Bill saw it and thought, you know what, it's fantastic. I'll make the Burnell's family portrait in one picture. So there we go. It looks so good. It looks so fucking good, man. There you go. So big ups to them. There we go. Oh hell.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Holy shit, 3-0, thank you're 64. Happy fucking birthday. Although it feels very rude to press this button, but it's your birthday and I've got to press it.
Old bastard.
But still, fucking happy birthday. Because it's your birthday. First of all, happy fucking birthday, and second of all, you picked the bingo number for today. You are absolutely birthday people always pick the bingo numbers. So thank you for popping your 14 months. Freaking you be a member, thank you very much for that. And you get to pick today's bingo number for the card we're trying to win a full house on. The birthday people always get to pick the numbers, so there we go, just good stuff indeed. But cheers for popping your message, a bingo Barry measurement message, and cheers for being a member. And I hope you enjoy your birthday. Good on you. So
You're fucking stupid and deserve to die.
that wasn't me. That was Twilight abusing the fucking soundboard button. I'm not sure how timed that was. So there we go. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so songs in the key of CWC, who has done stuff for Phil in the past, but kind of not seriously, and then got recently banned by Phil, made this, and I'm not sure how this. I don't know, it's okay. I thought I'd share it with you guys. It's okay. It's worth a watch. Put it that way. See what you guys think.
Songs in the key of CWC. Since you want to sit here and say dumb shit in my chat, who the fuck are you? Shut the fuck up, bitch. In fact, here, eat a fucking dick and never come back. Go make more shitty remixes that the guys will ignore.
It's well made. I did quite like how well made it is.
Songs in the key of CWC. Songs in the key of CWC. Songs in the key of C. Songs in the 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 key of CWC. Songs in the key of CWC. Songs in the key of CWC. Makes me read. Songs in the key of CWC. Songs in the key of CWC. Songs in the key of CWC. Songs in the 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 key of CWC. Songs in the key of CWC. Songs in the key of CWC. Makes me read.
Stupid bitch.
It's quite well made, I was impressed with that. you know. I know, but it's catchy. It's catchy as fuck. You right? It's catchy as it should be. So I absolutely agree with that. But there we go. But so yeah, they made that, and it's surprisingly catchy. You know, I think it's quite well made. But there we go. I'm not sure if it's AI or not in terms of like the video stuff, the puppetry stuff. You know what I mean? It's quite random, but I have no idea. I mean, it's hard to tell. It probably is AI because it's hard to imagine them being like real puppets. Like who would make that? Just for this wee kind of little skit, you know what I mean? It must be AI. You should imagine, but still, I thought it was still pretty kind of catchy. So there we go. Anyway, that's what I was thinking. The puppets do look great on that shit, you know. Twilight, you have won you won the Scottish Soundboard Pass. That is your right. So there we go. That needs to be Kino Casino. Kino might use it, you know? Hell, the Kino were tagged, so they might be aware of it, you know what I mean? And they might use it at some point, and even just check out who fucking knows. Badman's a wicked barley. So Outsider made a tweet about Phil's gameplay of Mario, saying, dude, DSP just said that if you played Super Mario Sunshine as a kid, try 64 Galaxy, did that better, as he died in the same stage at 20 times in a row. I hate this man so fucking much. No hassle, I ever considered playing other Mera games. Well, thanks. And this got a reply from Mirror Identity on Twitter saying, thank you, Twilight, saying the more things change, the more things remain the same. It's like a flat circle, you know. This is a clip of Phil failing the same stage on the same game several years apart.
What's going on? I guess I gotta jump back up on the dock. Oh my god! I'm stuck. Look, I can't do it. What the fuck? This is one of the worst games I've ever played. Oh my god, it's dude! This is legitimately one of the worst games, and it's the second time. It's still just
What
as
the
bad.
fuck?
This is a completely unfinished, unpolished mess. Look at this. I just can't get it. There's no way to get it.
Oh my god.
I love how the first version worked out before the second one, even though the first one was the first one he'd done it. You know, like it's so good. Yeah, that's Phil's gameplay, not shit right there. Phil's day stream from yesterday playing Black Flag got him $229, $59 in super chats, a bunch of the jewels as well. They started incorporating and all that jazz as well. So there we go. And the night stream saw him get $239 with a 150 anonymous tip. Again. That's like 2 days or 3 days in a row that Phil's had an anonymous $150 tip or something. It's quite strange, isn't it? There you go. So yeah, that done the majority of support for Final Fantasy. It's like every time Phil plays Final Fantasy, there's a 150 anonymous tip just to fucking make sure it's not a bad stream, you know? How fortunate for DSP. So that was Phil's day yesterday, okay? Right, so. Oh, the bad man is awake. Oh boy, why is it all bloody? Is that on our end or is that on Phil's end? Or is that on Sunny's end? It's going super duper bloody. Holy shit, man. But there we go. Phil's awake, saying good morning all, and that's about it. So we got two videos to watch. First of all, we have a Stop Dog compilation covering Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Of course, Thursday's stream yesterday was a fucking mindfuck, and we'll cover that, of course. And then afterwards, we have got a Dick Stroking Phil Vlogs compilation. A summarise, of course, a bit the God Pack stuff, you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that. But first things first, here's a compilation of what happened Wednesday night and Thursday morning.
Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works. Ladies and gentlemen, I just received a $150 tip.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
This person says, I would like to stay anonymous. Congrats on the God Pack. Here's to a good night of Final Fantasy VI. I hope this lessens the pain of having to deal with Mario Garbage Sunshine earlier today. Thank you so much for a $150 tip. Let's play a nice, hold on, let's play a nice animation. I had to lie about things because I had to protect my ego.
4 packs to open. When we get to 205 and we get to 256, please, let's hit those milestones. Let's finish the Final Fantasy cards tonight while playing Final Fantasy. We got an hour left, roughly, so it would be nice if we could do that. All right, let's please get some more support for Final Fantasy. I'll be right back.
Guys, we are 59 bucks away from finishing Final Fantasy. So we can determine if we like these cards and if I want to get a real box of them to unbox later. Which would actually be cool, I think, to do those unboxings during Final Fantasy nights. But we're 59 bucks away. Can we get some support, some rally support, so we can do them all tonight? Or else we're going to end up with these lingering packs, these leftovers, you know? I want to finish it all tonight and then move on. And we're right there. I mean, we're $9 away from 5. We're 59 away from all 6. Can we get some support for Final Fantasy? That would be great. Okay, notably, again, kick support tonight would be great. I think tonight we got 1 sub, maybe 2. I don't think we got any kicks tonight at all. All right?
A panhandler, she can
Give me your money, give me your
for
money.
You even beg for money.
And I can't wait to do it all again tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? Well, tomorrow it is going to be the DSP morning show, followed by Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. And in honor of us doing Black Flag Resync, the cards tomorrow will be One Piece. We'll go back to the One Piece set and start seriously unpacking them because we haven't. Like, we've barely even done any. I think we did like 7.
Seriously unpacking as opposed to just casually unpacking? No, but we're going to be seriously unpacking these. We're going to fucking be super serious with it, guys.
7 packs. So I definitely want to get into that set and start getting hits. We've gotten no hits yet from the One Piece box.
Little piggy needs his dopamine fix.
I don't really care how you contribute to me if you do.
Oh god, yesterday's day stream. I still can't fucking believe that bullshit from yesterday, man. This, the whole jewel fiasco, you know what I mean? He was excited about jewels, then he wasn't excited about jewels, and it's like, well, fuck the jewels, and then all that jazz as well, and then all the card shit non-stop. It was fucking mental.
You can do jewels, you could do a super chat, you could do a super sticker, you could become a member, you could do kicks, you could do a sub on kick. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything is greatly appreciated. It's all good. Now, it is true, obviously, that if you give me jewels, I'm going to keep 100% of the jewels. All right? As opposed to if you do another contribution type, okay?
Yeah, listen to this. Because the rollout is actively expanding, YouTube's own documentation isn't even caught up. You can't actually treat any proper listing of value as fact. I'm reading, it literally says this right now. There's no way to tell what the value of jewels are because even YouTube doesn't know. Listen to this. There's a combined daily spending cap across jewels, super chats, and super stickers of $500 a day or $2,000 a week. No one's allowed to buy more than that in 1 week. Maximum of 30,000 jewels can be held in an account at once. Jewels are non-refundable. Yeah, this is weird. I'm still reading more. The exact jewel to ruby conversion isn't fixed or guaranteed. It's unclear whether 1 ruby will actually be a penny, is confirmed, or actually is true. We can't even confirm. This is a third-party website. We can't even confirm that jewel bundle pricing is the same in all countries. Therefore, we can't even confirm the value of jewels anywhere.
Like someone, I was doing, if you look at Google AI was saying they think that jewels are actually worth half a cent. So for example, if you gave me 500 jewels, that would be $2.50. At least that's what they think, but they don't know. How hilarious is this? So no one knows the value. It's not even, there's no way to convert it. How do you, okay.
The general consensus seems to be these days that 2 jewels is 1 cent. So 1,000 jewels is like $5.
Okay, do you now understand what I'm saying when I say when YouTube launches something, They do not fully flesh it out. They do not fully finish it or design it. They just launch it incomplete.
Why'd you do that? Why did you do that? Why'd you just go to bite mommy? Wow. Alright, so you see what pigs can do.
Brandon, what are you talking about? He goes, what's your logic behind banning donators who hate watch? Seems pretty counterproductive, like it's 2026 and you ban hate watchers. Are you stupid? 220 ICS, he's watching right fucking now. He's on another account, he's watching. He's already contributing. He didn't go anywhere. At this point, me slapping him across his digital nuts is symbolic, okay? He's gonna come back anyway. He has no life. He lives eternally online. He's a loser. So he'll always be here, watching me, stalking me, ready to drop at a moment's notice subs and contributions because he thinks somehow paying me is insulting and hurting. He's dumb, okay? You can't make dumb people really go away, but all you can do is tolerate them. So he's here. We know he's watching. We're not stupid, okay?
Oh my God, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
So we got no subs yet. Can we get our first sub over on Kick today? We did get some kicks, and I appreciate the kicks. But it would be great to get some subs. We have no sub support. We have no memberships on YouTube. Can we get our first member? Can we get a gifted membership? Our top super chat. Our top super chat is $2. Our top tip is $3. Can we get some contributions before we begin with the game?
Get fucking
so we can get
screwed.
our momentum going. I appreciate all those jewels early. But can we keep going now? Can we hit some milestones so we can actually do some pack rips later? Let's go.
Because Lord knows there's enough people out there that all they want to do is take, and all they want to do is hurt. As long as they get that bag or they get ahead, they're scumbags. They don't need to exist. They're leeches. And if they didn't exist, Earth would be a better place.
I know the best part about these idiots in the Kick chat who say shit, they always say things like I'm an e-beggar and stuff like that, right? They're literally the biggest fans of Kino Casino. A group that literally sits there making thousands of dollars a stream and they still ask for more. They don't actually make content. They actually just steal everybody else's and say dumb shit over it, which is a dime a dozen. Literally a zillion fucking people do this. Yet I'm the e-beggar, not them. You do realize that a lot of the techniques and things that I've used, I literally learned from them.
You know, people were saying e-begging. I have to agree.
But you're their biggest fans, but I can't do it? Sounds a little hypocritical, doesn't it? It sounds like you're really fucking stupid, isn't it? Yeah, that's correct.
Casino guys are more successful for the... Yeah, of course they are. And they're toxic pieces of shit who constantly just hurt others, who make shit up, who slander others. The only reason they're allowed to do so is because there's no laws against it yet. But there will be someday. All it's going to take is one guy to slap them with a fucking lawsuit. And then they're fucked. Alright? Take a look at how they spurged out when their Clips channel got shut down by someone who they pissed off. It's not going to last forever. That toxic attitude, it always blows up and hurts you in the long run. You're going to end up shooting yourself in the foot because you're going to piss off the wrong person. And then it comes back to bite you. Okay? With the content I'm making, I'm not hurting anyone. I'm playing video games and making fun of myself and how I suck at them all the time. I'm opening packs of cards and freaking out at the good ones. Like, this is nice content. You can come hang out and no one has to get hurt in the process. I don't have to feel like I have to step on others and bring others down in order to get ahead. I don't. It's much harder to do what I'm fucking doing and be successful than what any of these other fucking people are doing. They took the easy way out because they're immoral people. They don't have any kind of conscience or values. Instead, it's success by any means. Don't give a shit who I hurt on the way up. Well, guess what? I do care about the people I hurt on the way up. In fact, I don't even care to go up. I just want to maintain and have a good life where I am, and I am doing that. Okay? So, I hope that you all understand that. I hope that you're all enjoying the content and understand that's why I do this content. I easily could be doing the stuff that would be big bucks. You know, if that was the case and that's what I was really all about, I would have been on that fucking Lolcow Live years ago. I would have signed with Team and took that $50,000 bonus he was offering me. Or I would still be with the casino, and I 100% would have bought into all of their very, very dumb autistic ideas of things that they wanted me to do. Their group of me versus other villains and shit that they were... It was the dumbest brain dead shit. Like, this is fucking dumb. I'm getting the fuck out of here. These people are loser idiots. Okay? I could have easily done all that shit. I don't want to. I don't have to, because I'm above it.
That was good. Chronic liar.
Doesn't matter that you like them, they're still toxic losers who hurt humanity, okay? Sorry, that's just how it is. Now, I'm not gonna sit here all day and be a hater and talk about it, but you guys can't get the fuck over it. You sit there talking about it constantly, bringing them up, using their mannerisms in chat, using their emotes in chat, constant references. No one fucking cares around here with a brain. You're the brainless idiot. Why don't you just, if you love them so much, why don't you become their fucking manservants and just stroke their balls all fucking day, right? I mean, you already lavish them with money constantly because you're an idiot and open a wallet to two guys who hate your guts. They literally hate your fucking guts, and their only reason that they make content is to milk your dumb brains. So if you're that dumb, why don't you just go and let them fuck you in the ass too? You might as well. That's the road you're going. You already opened your wallet, now open your butt cheeks. Right? Go for it.
No, Tyrone. No, Tyrone. Wait. Oh! Anyway, that is hilarious. Get a therapist. I don't need the therapist. I'm good. You know, back in high school, I was on a cocktail of medications. I mean, real talk, when I was in high school at one point, I was to the point where I was losing it. I wanted to either go do something drastic or, you know, go nuts. There was a girl who I was like obsessed with for a while. You're the weirdos in the...
I like there's a bit of fucking DSP lore that's kind of forgotten. They want to kind of skim over and pretend never happened, yeah. Phil actually opened and admitted that one time. It'd be nice if somebody asked about that and tried to get some more information about that. Maybe somebody could LARP as like some sort of fucking high schooler and go, Phil, I was looking back at one of your old Ask the Kings and you said that you were on a cocktail medication and you were going through something drastic and I feel the same way. Please give me advice on what we went through. And maybe Phil might elaborate more on that bizarre fucking story. I don't know. But there you go. Phil in high school was pumped up in medications to stop him from doing something drastic. Remember, he was quite upset that girls kept friends with him, and he couldn't really get anywhere from him. And so yeah, I have a feeling. I have a feeling that he was quite drastic and quite temperamental even back in the high school days. Some of the things not going the way he would have wanted him to.
Kick chat who watch that shit and who talk about it all day and you can't stop yourselves. You're the one who needs the fucking therapy. I'm good. I'm living in real world here, Washington State. Bullshit. I have a good life. Everything's nice. You're the weirdo, not me. I'm not. That's the problem, is that's why there's the big disconnect. I actually lived in the real world for many years before I even became an internet personality. I don't know. You guys don't understand. I literally live in a bubble. It's like I had put myself into this bubble. The bubble man. I know how life is. I know how it works. You don't. You literally sat there on your device your whole life. You're like connected in like the Matrix. You're a weirdo.
That's a good counterpoint. The big day saying what's wrong with getting help. Well, I am a strong advocate of talking to people when you need to talk to somebody. I mean, if you don't think you need therapy, but you still feel like you need to talk to somebody, then talk to somebody. This is something that's very prominent, especially in men, and young men as well, men in general, you know what I mean? But guys these days don't talk enough about what's going on with them, you know what I mean? And honest to goodness, the power of just having somebody to listen to you. They might not be able to fucking help you in that situation, but the power of just listening to another human being as they're telling you what's going wrong with them and having somebody listening to hear them out can be quite powerful, you know what I mean? And also, if you need something, if you can't really help somebody, I mean, if you have a situation, if you have a chance to talk to somebody, then by all means, you know, if somebody is reaching out to you, saying, hey, you got time to talk, and they need you, I hope you're there for them. And hopefully they'll be there for you as well if you need to talk to them. But I'm not saying you can help them necessarily, but it might help them. Just if I can have somebody to talk to at the very least, and also professional help as well. That's what therapy's for, of course. I mean, that's what I'm paid for. If you need serious like help, whatever I mean, in that regard, you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with seeking help and asking for help and admitting that you need help. But the biggest obstacle in that regard is sometimes men are unwilling to accept the fact that they need it. They just fucking get on with it because you've got to, you know.
So we got a moron who did 200 ARS. I don't know what ARS is. Let's see.
It's the Argentinian money, Phil.
Argentinian peso. So 200 is 13 cents. So I'm just going to ban them.
What? You got wait, but Phil. But this they gave you money for fuck's sake. It's not, and this is it's no longer. It's not like fabricated money anymore. It's real money you were given, and you're buying them because the Argentinian money is not good enough for you.
Banned, 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 banned. Gone. Forever.
There we go. Enjoy your ban. Because they were a troll, so I banned their ass.
Because they're from Argentina, they're trolls. You sound like an England fan. World Cup reference.
I mean, you know, all of us probably have problems in our lives. We all probably have, like, things that are going on. And I get that. But at the very least, we could say, at least we don't live in Argentina. Can you imagine living in a country where literally the entire financial system collapsed to the point where the currency is completely valueless? Like, it's actually more expensive to print the money than the value of the money you're printing. Holy shit. I mean...
And you're laughing about it! Phil, for fuck's sake!
Jeez, it's probably really bad to live there. I feel for those people. Like,
no, you don't! You don't give a shit about them, for fuck's sake!
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Vale, your call for popping the 8-month bingo bad hour. Somebody's saying money 101 with King Note Check, because he's an expert. He's not an expert in fucking saving money or whatever, or trying to fucking harness the power of money and make your dollar straight. No, he's an expert in spending it as fast as fucking possible. The guy that does all his anime slides is from Brazil. Brazil also not a country which is it's got a strong currency right now as things stand, but there you go. What the fuck, Phil? What in the absolute ever-loving fuck? Is the bad man live yet? No, not yet. It's because it's just after half past, so sometimes he's live by half past. Remember today's a podcast day. It should be a longer show from Badman today, because he gets to recap the whole week. Can't be lucky.
Imagine, it's not their fault that they were born there. And now they're stuck there in this country where everything is valueless and, you know, I'm sure life isn't easy. It's gotta be tough, right?
Yeah, because money definitely fucking means that you're happy and there's no problems in life whatsoever if you live in places with lots of money. Money is the answer to all of life's problems. That's why rich people never die. Rich, successful people never fucking kill themselves, where you never see that happening, do you, Phil? Oh, wait.
No, I'm not being mean to the people. I'm saying, like, I feel bad to them.
You're laughing at them! You just laughed at them! Imagine living in a poor place, lol, and then you fucking pretend you care about what they're going through.
For the people. Like, they don't deserve that.
It's malicious. It's sociopathic. Super sociopath. He is a sociopath. And what I mean by that is he has no empathy, sympathy, or morality in him. He literally just doesn't have that capability. So this is true. This is documented.
Hello, Jules. Imagine.
Oh, thank you very much, Twilight, for sending 10 jewels our way. Our first jewels of the stream. So cheers for that. Every 1,000 jewels is a free space. So 990 more jewels, and we get and we get a free space. So let me just make sure I got that in my wee calculator. So I'm going to try. So there we go. Good stuff. Thank you, Twilight, for that very kind indeed.
Imagine that the whole country has no value. Anywhere you ever go in your life, you'll never be able to afford anything because your country's value is completely zero. Like, holy shit. Your money and your efforts are completely fruitless. No matter. Oh fuck. Okay. So guess what? None of these guys died. This guy over here had 0 health, he's still alive. Oh my god. Fuck this. This is terrible. Hello, this guy won't leave me alone. Look at this
Thank you very much to Hot Hit Studios for sending 10 coins as well. Thank you. So there we go. 10 gold coins or 10 jewels. Cheers. Hothead, it's good that you're here because you also, I need to fucking enable you as well. You also have a Scottish Soundboard pass. So you being here means I can put you in the Scottish Soundboard group. Look, Hotheads, you have a Scottish Soundboard pass. Technically, you came second to get the prize, but first place was an AI, and they decided you should have it instead because you were second. What this means is that you, Hothead, can activate the Scottish soundboard whenever you want to by typing in an exclamation mark soundboard. So Scottish soundboard users can activate it whenever they want. Twilight's been making the most of it so far because they have one, and you also have this as well. So enjoy using that as much as you desire, basically. So there we go.
Shit. Dude, it's endless stamina. I can't.
Yeah, it's like that, except fucking spell it right and not wrong, like you know that is. Yeah. Exclamation mark soundboard, it'll work for you. Yeah.
Can't kill him. I literally can't kill him. The guy's endless fucking stamina. He chases me full speed. There's no healing anywhere. I'm just gonna use a smoke bomb. Fuck this. I've had enough. What happened? I should have just used smoke bombs to begin with. The controls are so awful. You can't manually focus on anyone you want. The game just auto-targets random people around you in a frustrating manner. So fuck this. I'm just gonna smoke bomb everybody.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
It doesn't say, yeah. So, hello there. I guess we'll have to see what speed they purchased. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's not super slow-bo, but I guess we'll have to see what speed delivery they purchased, but that should be likely that'll come next week. I'm thinking that'll come probably early to mid next week. So we will have the return of Dragon Ball. I know you guys love the Dragon Ball cards. Those will be coming back next week for our second box of those, and it's a new kind. It's not the same box either. I'll see you tonight. Remember, tonight is Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. See you then. Bye-bye.
That's gonna be a lot of Hogans tonight, brother. Oh, yeah. Immediately, as I sat down on the couch, I opened up my phone, all right? And I just went right to WWE Champion, my favorite pastime.
Titanic, motherfucker!
All the support that you guys gave me on that stream last night, and I just went on a pull frenzy. It was pull after pull after pull, and I just, boom, Hogan. Oh, Macho Man, Hogan, Andre the Giant, Hogan. It was amazing. I had such fun last night blowing all of the stuff that I had raised on stream so frivolously, so carelessly, not a care in the world. And that's what I love, man. So I'm glad that you guys are supporting the Champions run. It continues. So many Hogans, so little time. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Well, fucking love it. Good stuff indeed. I thought it was live apparently, but so there we go. Anyway, hold on. What the fuck? It started off with a flex straight away. Get the fuck out of here. Hopefully flex is on the board then. I'll have to wait and see. The bad man is going live, so here we go. I'll put him on pause and make sure he's on 1.5 speed. And hello there, Sonic, hope you're doing well. Good stuff indeed. So there we go. Actually, hold on. Did he? So I'm trying to think here. Okay, right. Everyone's accounted for so far, it's all good. Anyway, before we watch DSP and Bingo and all that jazz live DSP, we've seen that compilation. Now it's time for the Dick Strokenfil vlog compilation about the God Pack shenanigans. So, brace yourselves for what is probably going to be 20 minutes of an absolute mindfuck of hyper editing from Dick Strokenfil vlogs.
What was for breakfast? The same thing I have every day. Come. Thanks for the money, dummies. Band. The camera's been on the whole time. Bounce. I'm actually a virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage disc? Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. Good evening. evening, everyone. Dented Loser here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap. It was overall a really great streaming day yet again. Let's talk all about it, shall we? So today, we began with a very chill and fun DSP morning show. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to the DSP morning show. How's everyone doing? I hope that you're all ready to contribute with a super chat or membership. My viewer bases, crazy idiots, really mentally disturbed individuals who just want to tip because they're dumb. These people are so dented. I abuse the mentally ill. So if you're too stupid to understand that, you're the target audience. You're the rube. You guys can tip $5,000 and you'll like it. Congratulations on the God Pack, King. Thank you so much. Again, what's hilarious is any time that I get any level of success, people have to say that it's all fake. They're trying to say I faked the God Pack. Flashback. Due to the outstanding support today, I owe you guys a bonus pack. And the good thing about this is, I bet we're going to get a hit in this pack. I bet we will. All right, so here we go. Remember, every single pack of Mega Dream EX has potential to be a God Pack. Every single pack. So if this first card is a hit, it's a God Pack. So let's see what happens. Ready? Oh my God. No, guys. I'm not kidding you. This is a God Pack. Bullshit. Guys, we're pulling a God Pack right now. Bullshit. Oh my God. I'm not kidding you. It's a God Pack.
I've seen better acting in Project fucking 7.
This is like winning the fucking lottery of Pokemon. This is not a drill or a joke. This is amazing. I can't believe it. A real God Pack.
No way. Pure fiction.
Oh, Inferno X. That's Mega Charizard EX Inferno X. Wow. That's got to be worth some good money. That's got to be $20-30, I bet. $29.58. Mega Charizard X. Wow, guys. No way. Dude, we did it. That's the best card of the set right there. That's $400, guys. That's the money card. $400 Gengar. We did it. That's the best card in Mega Dream EX.
And he wonders why people are accusing him of faking it. I wonder fucking why.
We did it. Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe it. I'm blown away. Holy shit. Oh my God, amazing.
And scene.
Oh my God, it's the other great card. It's Team Rocket's Mew. Oh my God, no way. I can't believe it, guys. This is what a true God Pack looks like, everybody. 100% legit God Pack from Pokemon.
Not a chance. It's a total fabrication.
In truth, I faked it. I bought the God Pack off of eBay. I individually bought the cards. I built the pack myself. I resealed the pack myself to fake a God Pack, and that's how I did it. I completely faked it. Like, do I like any recent movies? Okay, now's a perfect time to talk about this because you're asking. I saw Obsession.
Who fucking cares?
I saw the movie Obsession. Yes, I did. I'm sure you want to know my thoughts, right?
Nope.
Oh, no? No one wants my thoughts. Okay, never mind. Forget it. Everyone says, nope, we don't want your thoughts. Okay, forget it. Jade, how are you? You're retarded. If you're retarded, I'm going to say you are, and you're going to like it. Notably, one of the big topics we talked about is that YouTube is going to change the way that views are counted on the site. YouTube sent out a notice to all creators and said that they have decided to change the way that YouTube counts views on videos and streams. Now, what does that mean? Back in the day, YouTube used to actually count views just simply because someone clicked on a video. No matter how long you watched, that counted as one view. Then all of a sudden, one day, YouTube, without telling anyone, you have this algorithm that will run and will analyze a view to see if it's a real view. If someone just clicks on a video and skims through and closes it, you never get a view for it. Now, for someone like me, it actually massively affected me. Oh, Phil uploaded a new video of Dark Souls 2 today. Click on it. Okay, beginning's boring. Let me skip ahead. There's no boss fight. I was looking for a boss fight. Skip to the end. Oh, no boss fight. All right, forget it. And they close the video. I don't get a view. I'm serious. I don't get a view. I don't get paid. Nothing. Well, that's nice. My views, when they made this change, plummeted. I was getting ridiculous amounts of views every month, and all of a sudden, overnight, no views are counting. It went from tens of thousands of views to 0. This algorithm that they created screwed over me. I lost an insane amount of views as a result. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing all of this up, YouTube's changing it. They're going back to the old ways. They've decided everything counts from now on. Every single view will count on a video. So it doesn't matter if you click play and you watch for 1 second, that's a view. So, hey everyone, just click and refresh, give me views. Let's blow this video up to 1 million views right now by just clicking refresh. For a gameplay video where it shows that maybe I have like a few hundred views, it may now say 1 million fake views just by clicking refresh. Then we jumped into Super Mario Sunshine. Now here's the deal. The game frustrated the living crap out of me again. Great controls. That's not what I wanted to do. Again, I'm gonna die now. Yep. The controls are terrible. I went to jump, the camera moved, then I fall off the lily pad, then I can't jump out of the water. What is going on? Why is he falling? Great control. Great controls. That's twice.
Shut the fuck
that
up,
he
you
face
cunt!
planted. The controls are so bad in this game. Oh, frustrating. Frustrating control scheme. It's not even intuitive. It's not intuitive at all. Once again, wonky controls, weird camera angles, just issues with the game in general. Lack of polish and just frustration. I pressed jump. As he was attacking, I pressed jump. Doesn't do anything. The springy. You do the springy jump. The springy jump. The Mario does the springy jump. Oh la la. The springy jump of Mario. I missed the coin because I can't tell the perspective of where it is. Still can't tell where it is. Still can't tell where it is. You gotta be kidding. Couldn't see where I was. What is going on? I have no idea how I'm expected to do this. None. It's so unpolished. It's such a wonky mess. You got to be joking me. Now there's no way to get back up. Why would you make it so now I'm screwed and I can't go back up? What is wrong with this game? I just pressed jump. So I'm screwed. I'm not doing all that again. Fuck this. This is fucking terrible. It really is. It's just awful. Absolutely awful. What happened? Wow, I hate this. This is the most annoying Mario game in history.
You have done that yourself.
I phased through it. Did you see that? I actually phased through the block.
Get the fuck out of here!
This is supposed to be a mainstream Mario game. I phased through the block. What the heck? What the hell did he just do? Look, when did I do that? When on earth did I do that? You see how fucking bad this game is? That's ridiculous. This game is so intentionally designed to be wonky as shit. I'm literally fighting the boss. Mario says, I want to do a swan dive off of the boss platform. Why? Why not have it so you can control the game? First time that I was trying to do one of the optional challenging platforming stages, it took me a half an hour to beat it because the controls weren't agreeing with me. His jump is so pathetic that you can't even just jump in place and then land back. It doesn't work. His jump is so pathetically bad. I can barely survive this first cube because he goes too fast. What the hell? Wow. He literally didn't jump when I pressed the jump button. It ignored my jump input. I'm trying to stay on top of it, and the camera perspective is atrocious, and then it's changing the control because every time that it tilts, they're expecting you to jump into a different direction. I pressed jump, and it dropped my jump again. All right, so in this case, don't even jump. Don't even jump. Okay, I walk right. I barely tap left. He goes flying and careening way to the left and flies off the cube, even though I just tapped it lightly. He did it again. Did you see that? Look at that. What is going on? I'm barely touching the thumbstick, and he gets insane momentum, as if he's running full speed across a whole room and can't stop. I'm barely moving the thumbstick. What is going on in this game? Like, Mario, calm down, man. Just move at a normal speed. Like, stop. Just relax. See, he did it again. Wow, it's terrible. Great. So I'm just gonna do mini runs. See? Oh, even that didn't work. Even just trying to do mini runs doesn't work. What the heck? It happened again. It's pretty much unplayable. No checkpoint, huh? Get it on this attempt and you'll donate $20. You might as well just burn your money. You might as well just throw it right down the toilet right now, because I ain't gonna do it on this attempt. I actually stuck the jump, but he kept moving as if the ledge was covered in ice or butter or oil. I didn't do that. He just did it himself. I can't believe this is a legit mainstream Mario that everyone loved. Very disappointed, because I was expecting it to be like a Mario classic. I want a better game than this. You deserve a better game than Mario Sunshine. Oh, what the hell, Mario? He didn't even walk on the platform. He got stuck. Oh, my Lord. It dropped my jump. I'm not kidding you. It dropped my jump input. It didn't do anything. Wow. It literally dropped my jump at the last second. It didn't jump. Wow. Finally. Well, that was a good 32 minutes. Oy, oy, oy. Then there was a stage later on. We had to do a timed race on one of the squids, the bloopers. And we had to grab 8 red coins and then grab the shine that showed up at the end as the reward. But the controls are so terrible, there's no easy way to get the reward. Got it. What the hell? I couldn't see. The camera got stuck. Are you kidding me?
You're fucking stupid and deserve to die.
This is the worst Mario game ever made. You already completed the challenge. The game won't let you get off of the blooper, and then the camera rotates so bad you can't see and you hit the wall. Are you out of your fucking mind? Gotta do the whole thing over again for no fault of mine. It's just insanely poorly designed. Okay, now how do I go over there and get it? You've got to be kidding me. This is ludicrous. This is one of the worst games I've ever played. This is legitimately one of the worst games, and this is the second time it's still just as bad. This is a completely unfinished, unpolished mess. Look at this. I just can't get it. There's no way to get it. This is legitimately insane. How do people like this game? How do you like it? I press jump. What would you like me to do? I can't beat it because it doesn't work. I'm literally jumping on the platform, then I have to jump again. I press it, nothing happens, and I die. The game doesn't work. It's busted. It's completely busted. It's a piece of shit. I can't even shout out my contributions because I can't beat the challenge because the game doesn't work. How am I supposed to fucking get it? How am I supposed to get it? I can't get it from this direction, and I can't get it from the other direction. I died landing on the platform. I died landing perfectly on the platform. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do, and you guys are giving me no help. Oh, you're supposed to jump differently. Okay, how? I jump from one side, it doesn't work. I jump from this side, it doesn't work. How the fuck am I supposed to land on it? The game is terrible. I can't get it. I literally can't get it. I can't get it. What do they want me to do? What should happen is, once you get all the coins, there's a ramp up and you literally just drive up it and get the shine. Or you're just awarded the shine. Not you have to do this crazy maneuver around everything to get the shine. That's stupid. So I raged like crazy. The audience obviously really liked that. I'll be honest though, a lot of the support came in last minute. Like we were near the end of the stream and we didn't even hit $100 yet. We're currently at $59 of support. Remember, our first milestone is at 100 to open some Surging Sparks Pokemon packs. We have 5 left today to open. I would love to finish the box on this stream. Let's get some support. Everyone, if you are enjoying the stream, we are at 80 some of support. We need to get to 100 for our first milestone. We need to get to 150 to hit 2 milestones so we can do DSP pack rips at the end of the stream. Let's go and get some support right now. We're only 19 bucks away. Let's get to that first milestone immediately. Whether it's a super chat or 4 subs over on Kick or 2,000 kicks or, you know, a few memberships. Let's go. Let's get some support for the channel. Okay? And let's get it going. Come on, let's get to $100 of support right now, everybody. There's an hour left on the stream. We could rally and get to these milestones. I know we can. If you want to keep seeing this in the rotation, it needs to get support. All right, just being honest. If you want it, you got to support it. If it ends up being the slowest stream of the week, then I'm probably not going to continue with the playthrough. Just being honest. If you guys are here for this and you enjoy it, I need you to support it. I need us to have support on the stream, okay? A Goth Banana says, I don't want to donate more for Sunshine. I'm worried it'll get removed. It only gets removed if it doesn't get contributions. If you contribute, then it likely won't get removed. Do you get it? I'll just say this. If you're someone who grew up in the GameCube generation, this was your Mario game, I strongly urge you to contribute if you want the game. 23 Blacklight did a £5 super chat. I said, should I not donate because I don't want to see this trash game? You should contribute if you like me and my content. Thank you to Clown College PhD with a $20 super chat. It's actually our biggest contribution of the stream. So guys, we're at 11:16. That does qualify us for a pack rip. Now, you know I do DSP pack rips when it's 2 or more. So let's get to 150 and then we will do an episode of DSP pack rips. Let's get more than that and do more. We only have 5 packs left of Surging Sparks Pokemon, so let's finish it. So guys, we're now at 118 is support, 32 away from actually doing DSP pack rips, but we don't have any time. We need to get support right now to hit 150 if you want to do a pack rips episode on this stream. If not, it's going to get saved for tonight. So let's go and let's rally. Last chance. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some subs, kicks. Let's hit the 150 right now so that we can continue. We're not 123, 27 to go. Let's go, guys. Come on, let's go. Let's hit it now so we can do the episode. $50 contribution. That's 2 more milestones. Let's do that. Let's get a $50 tip, a $50 super chat, 10 subs. Come on. Let's go. Clown College just did a ginormous super chat. Thank you, Clown College, for a whopping $50 super chat, which means we are doing pack rips. All right, guys, that is it for today's Mario Sunshine stream. Now, first of all, I'm very grateful to Clown College PhD, who did support. I don't know what's going on. People massively supported this game earlier in the week. Already the second stream, we barely had support. It was almost all from one person. So now, of course, this makes me skeptical about the future of the playthrough. You guys seemed to have wanted it again, so I said I would play it. I need people to actually support it next time, because if we just have only one person is really supporting it, it means that basically the viewers don't want it, right? I was a little nervous because I thought people liked Mario and they wanted me to suffer through it again, and there really hadn't been a lot of support till the end of the stream. It did come, but I'm just warning you and urging you, if you do like Mario, I hope that you will come by and hang out and support the stream. People had voted that they wanted to see Pokemon cards again, and so that's actually what we did. Let's do it. Let's open this box of Mega Dream EX. Here we go. I forgot this one's name, darn it. I totally forgot his name. The Caterpillar? Shut. Worm. His name is Worm. Weedle. That's it. Weedle. Weedle, right? I think that's Weedle. Or is it? Let's keep going. Ready? Ah, a full hollow. Is that, Sneasile? No, Weavile. That's Weavile. Yes, yes, yes. Weavile. Is that, oh god, Koraidon? Might be Koraidon. I'm trying to remember his name off the top of my head. Very nice. That is, oh god. Which one is this? Because now there's multiple sheep Pokemon. There's the goats and the sheep.
That's
Marie,
a good point,
yes, that's
Dave.
reverse energy.
That's a very good point,
You're
Dave.
retarded. See you later, Jade. Goodbye, fuckface. Bitch off and don't come back. So fuck off and you can go hang out with the dents. I'm so tired of that piece of shit. Mwah.
Oh no, poor Jade. Phil, you didn't have to do Jade dirty like that. That's awful. That's mean. Be nice to Jade. He gets his free spaces. On that note, it's time for us to start playing bingo. Teresa Young. I'm letting Teresa Young pick the bingo number today because it's their birthday. Teresa Young is 64 today. And I think we can all agree.
Old bastard!
But yeah, all the same, no, very happy birthday, Teresa Young. And thank you very much for being a member. And of course, it's only right that the birthday person gets to pick the bingo card. So whatever number you desire, where you want to use your edge or something different. So 1962. I wonder what that number's special. Quick math. There we go. But at 1962. Hold on 2 seconds here. Let me get the card up here. Here we go. So no, don't make me press that one. 1962. Let's enter. We need Phil to say and do the following on the following bingo card. We need Phil to smack his lips, him saying basically, him saying by the scenes, him ignoring troll tip, and him mentioning LTG. The second row is Phil scratching his stash, him saying oh, would argue, percent, and meaningful. The third row is Phil laughing, him saying support, him talking about the cards, him saying friend, and feedback. The fourth row is Phil saying tired, literally, him touching his hair, him talking about the weather, and in addition. The fifth and final row is Phil saying contributions, hilarious tips, members, and finally him snorting. So there we go. Now, before I continue, a quick question for you guys. Should we do hardcore mode straight away and see if we can win a 5x5 bingo card hardcore mode? Some people do think it's too easy to win bingo sometimes with the free spaces. So I wouldn't mind making it a bit more challenging by saying how about we do hardcore mode straight away instead and seeing how we do with that. But I don't know if you guys would be all for that. Hardcore mode would basically mean that we need absolutely everything to happen in order to guarantee a full house because free spaces cannot save us. But I am perfectly happy though to press this fucking button and activate hardcore mode so no free spaces can save our ass. You know? I'm okay with that. If we do get any free spaces, of course, earned, then that will carry over to the next bingo stream, effectively, which would be on Monday. So there you go. So yeah. But yeah, I'm happy to do hardcore. Fuck it, we'll do hardcore. We're doing hardcore mode, okay? I'm not talking pish, Marco showing us. It's definitely hardcore mode. Yeah, Mark, anytime you activate Scottish soundboard, you've got a pass, of course, and so you can do it. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. I'm so glad that works. I'm so fucking glad I got to fucking work, you know, so there we go. We're doing hardcore mode straight away. Free spaces cannot save us, but if anything does come in for free spaces, like the likes, or any memberships, whatever, or support, I will count free spaces for future bingo streams, but this one we're trying to win on our own merits, okay? There's also one positive though to gain from this. We don't lose free spaces for Phil getting support. Basically, we just need 25 things to happen for us to get a full house, okay? You know, so there's no boring spiel.
God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Alright, calm the fuck down, alright. I'm just trying to explain the rules, you know, because it's a bit different today. But okay. But yeah, if we get free spaces, they'll carry over, as I said, you know what I mean? So yeah, $5 in support, you know, every $5 is a free space, 25 likes is a free space, 50 likes is 2 free spaces, but they'll carry over to future bingo streams, this one. So there we go. I'm not counting Phil's begs, I'm not counting Phil's snorts as well. I'm not counting that because we're on hardcore mode. So there we go. So yeah, there are some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to AI Marble Phil and Pike's pronouncers right now, so take it away. You weird looking marble prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Good stuff indeed. A quick reminder to all of you, the current holders of a marble ticket are Ludwig, Damien Anderson, Pixar and Dashi. Full house holders are currently Captain Murphy.
I'm Scottish!
As I was saying, full house ticket holders are currently Captain Murphy, Camping Dutchman and Comedy. And soundboard users are Marco Shaughnessy, M-Board, Rabashank, Dimmer6, Hot Head Studios, Avalanche, Twilight, Chris Danks and SD1593. And all Scottish soundboard holders can activate Scottish soundboard by typing in exclamation mark soundboard and it'll play it for you. But I will need to also say, for people who haven't been here in a few days, I'll need to add you first. So if I see a Scottish soundboard user show up, I will add you to the list of approved users. So that goes to people like so Jim R6, Rabashank, M-Bold and SD1593. If they show up on stream, I'll add them to the approved users and they can activate Scottish soundboard if they wish to do so. But they need to show up first so I can add them, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Because that's how it works, you know. So there we go.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
There we go. So yeah. That's the good stuff, Indies. So there we go. If we get a full house, well, you can be your marble winning the prize. We'll spin the wheels. So there you go. So yeah. We're doing hardcore mode. A little change of pace here. We've been winning bingos too easily lately, so we need all 25 of these things to happen all in one go. And thank you very much to Hot Studios for the 10 gifted jewels. Very kind indeed, the gold coins. I am keeping track of this still. You know what I mean? If we get 1,000 jewels as a free space, and I'll carry it over, of course, you know, so there we go. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, guys, it's time for us to start playing bingo. Before we start playing bingo, it's time for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
On that note, it's time for us to start playing bingo. Should be a fucking very interesting one today. It's a podcast, so it should be longer. Prepare for Phil to fucking bore us all fucking profusely. But here we fucking go. Hardcore mode. Free spaces cannot save us. Full houses cannot. Well, nukes can't save us. Free spaces can't save us. We need Phil to say and do all these things. And before we start recording very shitey gameplay. Wait.
And you say, hey, fuck off.
At 12:06, DSP has a wheel. He's stealing bingo. The thieving bastard. What a prick. Anyway. He steals from everyone else, why not me? It's time for bingo, guys. Good luck. Here we fucking go. Can we win hardcore mode? Let's fucking see.
Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Guess what? It's Friday already. It certainly doesn't feel like Friday, does it? This week flew by fast, and that means it's time for a week-ending episode of the Level 1 Podcast. It's going to be a good one. Today, I'll recap everything that went down this week, including the games that continued, the games that are doing very well, games that are nearing conclusion, because we actually are finally near the end of 2 separate games, meaning we have more time for new stuff, which is good, because there's new stuff coming up next week. I have new cards that have arrived. 2 new boxes of TCG hit this morning. I'll show you what I got to either open today or starting next week, depending on what you want. We got a few gaming news stories, including the entire disaster debacle that is the network test of Duskbloods. Did you hear about this? Ooh, it ain't pretty. And the end of 2XKO, the fighting game that never actually got off the ground. We'll talk about that too. We got a lot to talk about today, folks. I'm excited. It's a great one. It's the end of the week, and you know what that means? It's time for the Level 1 Podcast.
Yeah, shit way. Just fucking pass forward past that shite. There we go. 1 square ticked off so far. We've got a centre square ticked off. But yeah, guys, remember, if I miss anything on this board, please let me know. It is vital that we work together to try and get a full house here. If I miss something, it should get ticked off. Please call me out on it, tag me in the chat, and we can make sure we get it ticked off, okay? So there we go. So good stuff indeed. Anyway, let's get on the show. 24 more squares to get ticked off, and fingers crossed we get the full house.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast for Friday, the 21st
You don't pay
of
that.
August,
Fuck off.
2026. We got a ton to talk about. So much happened this week. We had God Pack rips and controversy around it, even though there is literally no controversy. We've got the launch of Jewels on YouTube and how that seems to be affecting things in both a positive and a negative way. We've got games that continued and are nearing their conclusion. We've got new sets of cards and awesome hits in the sets of cards that we've been opening. We got a lot going on. We really do, okay? So, where to begin, because we got so much to discuss. First of all, good morning to everyone who is here early. Thank you for being a little patient. The reason that I started the show a little bit later this morning is because new cards arrived. Let's just get this.
Oh my god! Big Dave was right! No. Big Dave was saying that Phil was running late because he was fucking collecting cards or whatever from his fucking... Dave was right! Dave said it before fucking Phil went live that Phil was running late, and Phil didn't even say that in the stream chat or anything. Dave actually called it spot on. He was running late. Why was Phil late to start a stream? Because cards arrived, and that took priority. I mean, I'm praising Dave for guessing correctly, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I guess Phil pinned it in his chat as well. He pinned it in his chat temporarily. Guys, I'm starting a bit later. My cards are arriving, so fuck yous. I'm prioritising my fucking action. Oh hell. I'm praising you, but at the same time, it was a very easy guess. Still, well done.
Out of the way, okay? Let's do it. So, I told you I had ordered 2 new sets of TCG as a result of your feedback, and as a result of us, again, burning through all the TCG this week. If you remember, we finished Pokemon Surging Sparks. We actually went through the preview box.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Of Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity. We went through most of the box of One Piece Royal Blood. We still have 8 packs left. We got a little bit of a taste of Yu-Gi-Oh! Admittedly, Yu-Gi-Oh! is the one that we didn't do that much of this week. I think we did geez, like maybe 7, 8 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh! We got a couple hits, they're not really of value, but the cards look nice, right? So we did a good variety of TCG this week, but here we are nearing the end of the week and we're kind of burning through. We do still have 7 packs of Mega Dream EX left for bonus milestones. We're going to see how we do today. If today we burn through more of those, I might actually order another box as premium packs, and I'm debating, should I try another set? Because there's other big premium sets that the Japanese have, all of which have guaranteed hits and God Pack chances. So I'm debating it. We'll have to see. I'll see what I want to do. But the reason I'm late is because literally the shipment arrived as I was starting up the show, and I needed to bring the shipment in, unpack, because there was other stuff too that I was unpacking that came with it. It wasn't just these cards. And so, it is time. Are you ready?
Shout at spiders and
it is time to show you what I got. Okay?
Fuck off!
So, first off, the first box I want to show you is a box that I already told you about, that you knew was coming, but we're highly anticipating. It is Disney Lorcana Attack of the Vine. This is the latest box of Disney Lorcana cards, okay? This
Phil kind of touched upon that topic yesterday. He's refusing to cover the GTA 6 leaks because he doesn't want to fucking talk about the Rockstar suffering because it, you know, it doesn't want to fucking bask in their like suffering or whatever. That's his words, you know. But yeah, this leaker is fucking just did all sorts.
Squeaky wheels. Jade tipped £1. Squeak, 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 squeak. This I saw an undocumented immigrant on the second floor of a building, and we both, upon seeing each other, curiously thought, how did you get here?
What? Wait, what? Jade?
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Didn't expect that from Jade, but there you go. I guess Jade's not as wholesome as I thought it was. But there we go. Thank you for the tip, Jade. Very kind indeed. But never you mind fucking thinking those strange questions. Let's just get on with the show.
box contains standard cards, foils, and a new class called epics and like epic rares. So what they did is they added actual hits to the box rather than the insanely full art rare cards that almost no one ever pulls but are of high value. They added real hits. So what do I mean by that? If you remember, we opened the box Reign of Jafar about a month ago, and although the cards looked great, there were no hits at all. Like 0 hits in the box. And everyone was like, what gives? Are there no hits in Lorcana boxes? Yeah, apparently hits in the Lorcana sets were insanely rare to the point where collectors just didn't like them. They were like, you know, you gotta have some hits in it if someone's gonna buy a whole box. So they changed that with these boxes. This is the most recent box, as you can see. Pixar characters are heavily featured, right? There's Monsters, Inc. right on the cover, as you can see. And there's guaranteed hits in every box. So there will be hits in here. Now, will they be of value? That's to be seen. If I can get one of the full art enchanted cards, those things are worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. There is a over $2,000 Beauty and the Beast card in this set. Okay, but there's also hits that are worth reasonable amounts, you know, anywhere from $5 to $20-something. And so, yes, we could actually get some good hits in this box regardless if we don't get the enchanted cards. So, Lorcana is back on the menu. Now that I got the latest box, I'm not going to be buying those older boxes where there's no hits. At least we're guaranteed some hits in this box, okay? So that's here, and I'm excited for it. But we had been talking recently about what to do about the future of Pokemon cards here on my channel. And you might say, why? You know, what do you mean by that? Well, as you know, we've been opening Pokemon card boxes all the way back since May. We started with Mega Evolution. We moved on to Chaos Rising. We did Surging Sparks, Perfect Order, Phantasmal Flames.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
All these cards for 3+ months. We just finished our second box ever of Surging Sparks. Okay, it was pretty good. Although, admittedly, we didn't really get a big hit. Sucked. We only got like a $9 Kecleon. What are you gonna do? And so we were talking about what do we do next? Because here's the problem: availability. Now, for me to continue opening Pokemon sets, I either have to go to Japanese, okay, or I have to go for English sets that either are way too expensive or aren't as favored as others, all right? At least based on the availability of what I can see is available out there to get quickly.
Welcome
sure, I'll try to back order a set that would take 2 months, but you know what I mean? Like, what's the point? So, in regards to Pokemon, I'm trying a few new things. The first thing for the immediate is I ordered a box of cards we have not opened yet, but I'll be honest.
I mean, I'm actually... You might think I'm regretting the whole Scottish soundboard thing. I think of it as a fucking blessing. If it fucking breaks up the fucking monotony of listening to fucking Phil, I don't fucking mind it whatsoever. And the best part is, you guys are in control of what happens with it. It's not me. I'm not pressing a button this time. It's you guys are in full control of that happening. You know what I mean? That's the way it fucking should be. You know what I mean? So yeah, fucking bring it on. I fucking say, bring it the fuck on.
Honest, this is not a favored box of cards. Why is it not favored? Because the hits in this set aren't huge. There are some good hits in this actual set of cards that could be worth upwards of anywhere from $30 to over $100. But there's no giant card, right? There's no $300 Pikachu. There's no $400 Gengar. There's no golden foil card that blows you away. None of that exists in this set, okay? But it's a nice set. I wanted to unpack it actually 2 months ago, but I was kind of advised not to get it. At this point, I'm like, well, I want to start opening things we haven't opened yet. I don't want to do another Surging Sparks, another Perfect Order. We've seen all those cards. So, ladies and gentlemen, up next for Pokemon, we will be unpacking Journey Together.
Jules.
This is a...
Thank you very much to Hot Studios for sending 10 more gold coins our way, 10 jewels. So very kind indeed. Cheers for that. Another 960 jewels. We unlock a free space for our future bingo stream, but not this one because there are no free spaces.
Cute set. And what I mean by that is, are there nice cards in it? There are. A lot of them are kind of cutesy cards. You got Clefairy featured in there and stuff like that. It's a nice set though. It's ones we haven't seen before. You'll see all the cards will be new.
You know what? Fine. I'm going to fucking remove the global cooldown. I'm going to keep the user cooldown, but the global cooldown is 0 seconds. Actually, 1 second. 1 second. So there we go. 20 seconds for user cooldown, but 1 second for the global cooldown. All right. Because some people are pressing it at the same time and people are missing it. So one, fucking, hold on, 0. I might as well make it fucking 0 instead of 1. Fuck it, there you go. There you go. 0 seconds. No more global cooldown. But there is user cooldown, so people can't spam individually. So there we fucking go. This might mean that you'll hear multiple at once, but that's just that's just the way it goes.
And the hits are good, but not great. There's no ginormous value card. Now the weird part about this, all right, is that when I ordered it, they said it was an enhanced box, which means it's supposed to have a promo card in it. But I don't think they shipped me the enhanced box because I'm looking everywhere on it, and nowhere on the box does it mention enhanced promo box. When I got that Mega Evolution box that had the promo card in it, it said right on it. So I might have gotten ripped off, and they might have just sent me a regular box instead of the promo. The promo card's worth about $20. So yeah, I might have actually gotten ripped off. I'm not sure. It said enhanced when I bought it, but I don't know. We'll see. So we have Journey Together, okay, Pokemon to unpack, and we have Disney Lorcana, Attack of the Vine, their latest box. So that's what we've got new going on for cards. Now, in addition to that, I received a shipping update on the box of Dragon Ball cards, which I ordered. I know you guys absolutely loved those Dragon Ball cards that we opened, a little over a week ago. So I already ordered more.
Welcome to Operation
Mindfuck! Check which
Mindfuck!
box it is because I've already forgotten off the top of my head which particular box it was. Oh. I apparently closed the page. Oops. What the hell was it called? Here it is. But I don't know if it's going to open to my order history or not. Let's find out.
Who fucking cares?
Ah, okay. It did. But it won't show me. You're kidding me. It says orders, and it shows the order. And I can't click on it to see the product. Oh, yes I can. Okay. So the box I ordered is Dragon Ball Super TCG Masters Ultra Bout Fearsome Rivals. Okay? This is, I think, 1 or 2 boxes before the set that we just opened 2 weeks ago. The cards look great. There's great value in them, just like that last box. So that is en route right now. It should be arriving around the middle of next week. They're estimating Wednesday, but it could come a little earlier or a little later, but they're estimating Wednesday. Okay? Now, here's the thing. If this box shows up intact, if it shows up it's not, rip-off box, it's legit, I know that I can trust this business and I can order direct from them. The problem is I know it's going to take over a week to get a box from them. They actually have boxes of Pokemon that I can't get otherwise. They actually had a couple boxes on there that I was interested in that we hadn't unpacked yet, and they're older. So I'm thinking if this shows up, this Dragon Ball box, and it's good, then next week I might order a box of Pokemon from them that'll take another week to show up, but at least we'll have another unique box of Pokemon cards to unpack, okay? So there you go. So as of today, what we'll do is we'll probably do a poll here on what cards you guys want to unpack today, all right? And I'll do shout-outs, and then we will start talking about what happened this week and get everyone caught up. So here's what we'll do. Let's do a poll right now in the chat, because now we have so many cards available. I want to get your feedback on what we should unpack today. Okay, so
who fucking cares?
Which cards should Phil unpack on this stream? Okay, so option 1 would be One Piece Royal Blood, which we have 8 packs left of. Okay, that's more than enough. I'm sure we could do that. Maybe even finish it on this stream, right? Option number 2, Lorcana Attack of the Vine, and option number 3 would be Pokemon Journey Together. You might say, well, wait a minute, don't you have Yu-Gi-Oh? I do. However, being that we're so close to finishing the One Piece box, I would much prefer, if we're going to do cards that I already had, that they be the One Piece, let's wrap up that box, because that way I can have time to build the binder and everything behind the scenes, rather than have a lingering with all these leftover packs. So I'd like to do One Piece or either of the new boxes. I would also like to do. All right, so please vote. Let's see what you guys want today. I'm excited for either. Like this set, we haven't even seen the cards yet. This set, I'm wondering what's the value that they're going to be in the card. Can I get an enchanted card? And these are the newer cards. They look better than the older ones. So either way, I'm happy. Okay. Cool. All right. As for cards this week, let's just get the elephant out of the room, and then we'll start talking about everything else. But before that, let's do shout-outs, because actually a bunch of contributions came in. I don't want these to get backlogged too much. First off, to anyone who just gave some jewels, thank you so much for that. Let me take a look at who did, because I think a few people did. So jewels are this a new thing on YouTube, a way that you can contribute. It's very similar to doing kicks on Kick or even bits over on Twitch, okay? And the way it works is simply if you're watching a live stream, you can buy this digital currency that's called jewels, and you can drop them and contribute. And if you do, there's a notice in the chat, and basically there's like a queue for me that I can bring them up and I can shout them out, okay? And the reason that I brought them up is because it was actually a couple days ago. It was actually Nothing Here. That's this guy's name, Nothing Here. Said, hey, Phil, are you aware of these jewels? Because it looks like YouTube gave a bunch of them out for free. And I was like, no, why would YouTube give them out for free? What is this? And I looked into it. And in order to be eligible for jewels, I had to confirm my identity with YouTube, which I did. And once I confirmed my identity with YouTube, proving that I'm a real person, they enabled the jewels on the stream. So now you can drop jewels to contribute. And basically, the value is half of a penny per jewel. So for example, Skylarky gave me 5 jewels. That's about 2.5 cents. Thank you, Skylarky. Martin Shortbus just did 1,000 jewels and a nice corgi animation. That's about $5, okay? So I'm going to count that as $5 towards our stream today. And then Koti Mundi just did 300 jewels. That's about $1.50. So thank you to Koti Mundi for the jewels. So if you guys want to contribute with these jewels, thank you. In fact, thank you to Soupy who just did 5. I'm going to do an animation and a sound effect for 100 or more jewels at a time, much like I do it for 100 kicks, or I would do it for $1 tip or contribution. Anything under that, I'm not going to do animations and sound effects. It's just too much. If people start dropping single jewels and they want animations for them, we're not going to do that. All right. So here's the thing. You might say, well, are jewels great for you? Like, what would you want? The truth is, okay, if you do the math, on a super chat that you would send me, I make about 60 to 65%. YouTube keeps about a third, like 30-something%, okay? On jewels, they're essentially keeping half. Because you would think, oh, the jewel's supposed to be worth like a penny, but they keep half of it. I only get half a penny per jewel. So 50% versus 60-something, I actually make more on super chats. So if you wanted to choose between, the super chat helps me more, and you already get your own animation for super chats that I've designed those animations. I'm not going to tell you, don't do jewels, okay? In addition, a lot of people got them free. Like, I don't know how you guys got them, but apparently a ton of people got free jewels. I don't know how you earn them. I don't know how people got, some people had 1,000, some people only had like 5, and no one knows why they have the amount of jewels that they have. But hey, anything that you contribute to my streams, I'm not going to complain. Thanks to everyone who did. Now, here is supposedly the negative that comes with this positive, that is jewels. Well, YouTube, of course, has no idea how to launch something new without breaking something. Okay? So 2 negatives have happened. Number 1, apparently there's no longer the ability to do a super sticker. Yeah, I guess if you do jewels and the jewel animations, it turns off super stickers, which makes no sense at all. Okay, it doesn't. It makes no sense. I don't understand it. Why? It's just very weird. Okay, so I scratch my neck in confusion here. Why are super stickers off? I didn't turn them off. In fact, I checked in my menu. They're enabled. So I have no idea why super stickers are off, and I don't know how to turn them back on because I never turned them off. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, people are telling me that the experience system in the YouTube chat is broken, that it doesn't work anymore, that it used to earn experience points for watching and talking and contributing, and now it's busted and it resets every stream and it's all messed up. Obviously, I apologize for that, but people were already saying that it was messed up earlier in the week before I turned on jewels. Quite frankly, I think YouTube, again, doesn't know what they're doing. They launch something before it's ready, and because they jump the gun before they work out the bugs, we are the beta testers. We're the ones who have to go through this process of figuring out why is it not working and trying to work our ways around it. So apologies for that, obviously. All right?
Jesus!
I don't know why this is the case. It sucks that you can't do super stickers if you enjoyed them previous, and it sucks if you can't get experience points properly in the chat. I don't know what's going on. It's very annoying. Sorry. Wish I could fix it myself. I don't seem to have the ability to do anything about it. Like I said, super stickers are turned on. I don't know why they're off. And the experience, I never had any control over. That was something that YouTube launched themselves, and they control. Like, I don't have the ability to, like, touch it or anything. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. It sucks, but that's life. We just got to kind of roll with the punches when YouTube screws stuff up, right? So I'm very sorry about that. By the way, the poll is over. Lorcana Attack of the Vine overwhelmingly won the poll. I'm happy with that. Thank you for voting, everybody. People want Lorcana Attack of the Vine. I'll give you Lorcana Attack of the Vine. So now the question is the latest box of Lorcana actually good? Because that's what I heard is, oh, the box you opened was the old Lorcana cards before they updated them, before they have better rarities, better looking cards, higher chances of getting a hit. You just had bad luck. Buy the new box. And at that point, the new boxes were out of stock and way back ordered by like a month, and they cost like $300-400. The prices dropped dramatically in the last 30 days. So I was able to get the latest box, and it came within a couple of days. I was like, this is excellent. So Lorcana today, let's try it out. Let's see if it's any good. I'm excited to see if Lorcana has improved since we tried it about a month ago. Okay, I hope it has. To be frank with you, I hope that it's now good stuff and it's not a waste of our time and we're actually going to enjoy it. Okay, cool. So now let's do shout outs. I already shouted out the jewels. I want to say thank you to the following. We have Genesis Gaming SWE, 54 months as a super supporter. Thank you so much for the long-standing support here on the channel. Says it looks like we're going to get new classic Pokemon games very soon. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I'm excited for Emerald being Rayquaza's game. Keep it up. So I played Omega Ruby many, many years ago on my actual 3DS XL that had a capture device built into it. That was actually the first Pokemon.
First of all, thank you, Zonok, for 10 jewels. Did Phil just mention support there? I need to rewind that. But thank you for 10 jewels, Zonok. Very kind of you indeed. So there we go. I'll just make sure I add that in case I lose count. So there we go. Thank you for the jewels, mate. Cheers for that. Mark still can't find the jewels. Don't worry about it. If you can't find it, don't worry about it, you know. They confused me too, to be fair, you know. So there we go.
Jules.
And thank you to Zonok for sending 2 more cheers. That is much appreciated. So there we go. So did Phil say support there? I need to make sure I didn't mishear him.
Porter, thank you so much for the long.
Wait for it.
We have Genesis Gaming SWE, 54 months as a super supporter. Thank you so much for the long-standing support here on the channel. Says it looks like we're going to get new classic Pokemon games very soon. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I'm excited.
And thank you to Zonok for sending 10 more jewels. Very kind of you indeed. Cheers. So that's us up to 62 jewels so far. Remember,
is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
If we get 1,000 jewels, we get a free space of future use. So there we go. 62 down, 938 to go.
For Emerald being Rayquaza's game, keep it up. So I played Omega Ruby many, many years ago on my actual 3DS XL that had a capture device built into it. That was actually the first Pokemon game I ever played on this channel. Okay? So, I'm curious. If these do come out and people ask me for them, should I play Emerald? Should I play Ruby? And what is Sapphire? I don't even know what Sapphire is. I never even heard of Sapphire. So, you guys, I'm sure, could tell me which ones you'd be interested in seeing me play if you want to see me play one over the fall. I guess once we get more information about that, we'll look into it. Innocent Bystander did 1,000 kicks over on Kick and says, I lost my cards in the Spokane Fire. Your donation would mean a lot. I did not lose any cards in the Spokane Fire. Don't listen to this person. I don't know why they're trying to spread misinformation. What was their name? Innocent Bystander. The Bystander. Thank you, Innocent Bystander, for the kicks. Yeah, don't listen to this guy. I didn't lose anything. I don't want anyone to get any misconceptions. And then Jen
Welcome
did
to Operation Mindfuck!
Sadly, Jen Cook, if you left a message, I can't see it.
Hello,
For some reason, kicks are no longer showing messages in my queue.
Fantastic, Phil. Thank you, Zonok, for sending 6 more jewels, 6 chili jewels. So there we go. That's it. Adding 6 more to the collection there.
Try to refresh it. For some reason, kicks no longer show messages in my queue. They used to. When you attach a message to kicks, I'd be able to read it out of my queue. It's gone. And since your kicks disappeared, if you tag me in Kick Chat, what's his name, Jen Cook, I'll read your message. Just tag me and tell me the message that you had said. Because I don't know what you said, and I'm actually upset about that. Obviously, I want to read out any message for a contributor. Thank you for the 500 kicks. I think that's it. Oh, wait. Nothing here. With a $2 Canadian Super Chat. That's actually our first Super Chat of the day. So let's get the value on that, okay? Let's see what the Canadian dollar converts to today. Ooh, it's not looking pretty. Oh, my God. $1.45 for $2. Ooh. Ooh. Canadian dollar is not doing very well recently. It's been dropping. Ooh.
You'll be comparing Canada to Argentina at this fucking rate. How can you guys live there when the fucking money is not worth anything? Oh, my God.
Okay, well, nothing here. Thanks for a $1.45 super chat. That's our first one of the day. And he says, good luck with Lorcana. Wishing you an iconic card pull. Me too. I mean, with the luck that I've been having recently with the cards. First, I get a Dragon Ball box.
I got a fucking TA's about to fucking have some sort of clip session again where he says no one believes him.
In which I get the special promo card worth $148. And then I get 3 amazing hits in said box on top of that all hit my Wall of Fame. Then I get a God Pack in Pokemon Mega Dream EX that puts 4 cards on my Wall of Fame, including a new highest value card, Mega Gengar EX, an amazing looking gorgeous $400+ card to now be my top value card, which is absolutely freaking amazing, right? Want to talk about luck. Now, how funny would it be if today you guys support the stream and we open a bunch of Lorcana and I get the $2,000 Beauty and the Beast card? And then my collection doubles in value because I got Beauty and the Beast dancing at the ball. Because that's what it is. The two of them, like Belle's in her golden dress and Beast in his vest, and they're dancing in the ballroom. Imagine if that's my top card. I mean, that would be my luck. I get that as my top card, and then I would never get a good hit ever again. I would just have to stare at Beauty and the Beast dancing in the ballroom forever, basically.
Are you daft?
Good lord. By the way, thank you, Spoderman. He dropped a few kicks over there. All right. So let's take a look here.
Burger.
I got a couple tips. Let's see here. First tip of the day is a $2 tip. So, someone tip me $2.
I feel like Phil might have said hilarious, and I missed it. I need to check. For the sake of bingo, I need to check, okay? Sorry, but I need to check.
In Pokemon Mega Dream EX, that puts 4 cards on my Wall of Fame, including a new highest value card, Mega Gengar EX, an amazing looking gorgeous $400+ card to now be my top value card, which is absolutely freaking amazing, right? Now, how funny would it be if today you guys support the stream and we open a bunch of lore?
How funny would it be? I thought he meant it hilarious, but he said how funny would it be? My bad. I thought Phil said it'd be hilarious if I pull this card and I now get it again. I had to check, so there we go. Let's fast forward in.
I mean, that would be my luck. I get that as my top card, and then I would never get a good hit ever again. I would just have to stare at Beauty and the Beast dancing in the ballroom forever, basically. So, good lord. By the way, thank you, Spoderman. He dropped a few kicks over there. All right. So let's take a look here. I got a couple tips. Let's see here. First tip of the day is a $2 tip. So, someone tipped me $2 and has a suggestion. This is interesting. No one's ever suggested this one before. Let's take a quick look.
Is this suggestion going to be involving a wheel? How about you spin a wheel to decide what fucking Pokemon cards you open or whatever?
For future card unboxings, did you consider using a quick digital wheel like Wheel of Names, I guess that's a product or a website, to decide which pack or box to open next? It could be fun, an interactive hype tool for the streams without adding any hassle. So what you're saying is, there's a way to, like, what, is it like spin the wheel? Here, let me look at this. Wheel of Names.
Yeah, imagine where you get that idea from. Imagine where you get that idea from. When you spin a wheel and it lands on a specific thing for you to do it. I mean, imagine such incredible creativity. Where do these wonderful ideas from? It baffles me. It just baffles me how they come up with such creativity, you know?
Random name picker. So,
get fucking screwed.
Thank you, Chris.
This is interesting.
Nope.
What's the last one? So this is weird, though. I'll show it to you. I'm on fire. Oh, God. Someone get the fire extinguisher. So it's kind of...
It's even the same bastard website. Wheel of Names, that's what I use, for fuck's sake. The same bastard website. The prick.
Weird. Because I typed everything out, but as you see what it did, it doesn't really put the whole name in there. I guess what I'd have to do is just this.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit properly, you know, because it's a character limit, you know. So yeah, I've got the same issue, you know. Scottish soundboard past just Scottish soundboard, you know. And there's like ... but it's still obviously people can understand what it is, you know. So that's the main thing. But that's just the way it goes, Philly boy.
That way it kind of fits.
I mean, also, I only have like 4 different options as well, but that's why I fucking repeat some of them, so it makes it more interesting to fucking... You might as well repeat the same options again and try and separate it the wheel. So it's just better, you know? It's just, I don't know, whatever. Fucking whatever.
Okay. So then what we would do is spin. How do you spin? Click to spin. Okay. And then it applauds. Very nice. Okay. I mean, that's interesting. I would say if we want to randomize it one day, like, obviously what I like to do... Oh, I'm on the beach. What I like to do is put the power in the hands of the viewers and do, like, a poll so that you guys can determine what we're doing. For example, today, I would have been okay with either One Piece, Lorcana, or Pokemon. And the fact that everyone kind of voted and determined, oh, we really want Lorcana, that's good to know because I didn't know that. I didn't have that feedback, okay? So... yeah, FYI, maybe we will do that in the future. Thanks for the suggestion. We could probably use that for multiple things, actually. Maybe even for game choices and stuff, right? Okay, cool. All right, I've also received an anonymous $10 tip. Hold on one second.
Bullshit!
Where's my $10? Here it is, my $10 tip animation.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So this is an anonymous $10 tip, and the person has an interesting message. Give me a second to get this on the leaderboard. Thank you. Okay, so they say the following. I just got 1,000 of those jewels, but they expire on September 5th. Seems like they are part of a promotion on the rollout. They seem to benefit YouTube more than you or I, and I'll be sticking to sending tips, so have a good stream. So
they're fucking literally free for you. No. If you send them to somebody and they get a bit of fucking free money out of it, how is that benefiting YouTube more than... What the fuck, man? I was given this free thing, but I don't trust it, so nah. Like, what? Fucking what? Oh, I can't wait to hear Phil Pigs for this one and say,
hello, Jules.
Are they right? They're probably right. Oh, hell. And thank you, Hothead Studios, for sending 10 gold coins. That is very kind of you indeed. I do appreciate that, you know. Unlike Phil, I will definitely appreciate any jewels you guys send me, you know. So there we go. That's us now up to 78 jewels altogether. So yeah, we're almost at 1,000. There we go. There we go.
On the rollout. They seem to benefit YouTube more than you or I, and I'll be sticking to sending tips, so have a good stream. So there you go. There apparently a lot of people got free jewels as part of this rollout of the product, and you can send them to your favorite streamer. So don't send them to them, no one's famous.
You don't pay that. Fuck off.
Then by all means, please do. And but apparently they expire, so you have only like 2 weeks to use them. So I'll probably, for the next few days, I'll probably remind everyone. I'll put this posted message up on the YouTube chat and say, hey, don't let your jewels expire. Be sure to use them if you have them, etc. By the way, jewels only exist on the mobile app. You can't use jewels anywhere but the mobile app. For example, they don't exist in my menu because it's this unique menu that actually says, what does it say? It says like it's a little package. It looks like a little like a birthday present, and you click on it, and then it's the jewels menu. Without that menu, you can't do jewels. Okay, okay, cool. How about this?
Who fucking
We're currently,
cares?
10 days away from the end of the month? Well, I'm feeling in a good mood this morning. I hope you guys are enjoying the Level 1 podcast.
Phil's feeling benevolent, so he's going to give his viewers something that is given to him for free. I'm in a good mood this morning, so here's free memberships that I don't have to pay for you. Which are completely different from Argentine memberships because reasons.
I'm going to give out 5 memberships to the community right now.
Who fucking
Here we go.
cares?
Congratulations to the 5 people who are about to receive a gifted membership. Who do we got?
Shut the fuck up. You know, hold on. Can I do this? Hold on. Can I? I was going to see if I could give memberships. I actually can't give memberships. Like, I was trying to see if I could literally gift memberships myself on stream to you guys, but it's not giving me an option to not even, like, try and purchase them. I've got super stickers and super chats, that's it. I do not have an option to gift you guys members myself. That's shite. I was going to try and... I was going to do a member bomb myself just to give back to you guys, for fuck's sake. Oh, balls. There you go.
Smitty, a generic username, Dielzers, Vern, and Richie Rose. Congrats to all of you. I hope you enjoy your gifted memberships for the next month. A flex for the memberships.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking noodle arm dick. And thank you, Hothead, for sending 10 more coins. Very kindly indeed. So, there we go. Cheers. No, I wasn't looking for, like, the free subs. I was just literally trying to see the option so I could give subs on my own channel. To pay for them, you know? Never mind, like, giving the viewers free subs where I was happy to have paid for them just to give back to you guys, you know. But yeah, I don't even have that option in my end from on stream. So yeah, it's fine. It's just the way it goes. Anyway, it's all right. On the right side, this is hardcore mode, of course. We're doing quite well for hardcore mode so far, and we are 8 away, I think, from a full house. Sorry, 9. We're 9 away from a full house. This thing stand.
Yeah, come on, flex for those memberships. Yeah. What's funny is when I actually turn my arm, you can see how big it is. But if I do it in this, look, it looks skinny. If I put it from that perspective, it depends on the angle of the camera. But then when I actually show you, it's like, oh, his arms are actually pretty big because he works out.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Here you go. Anyway, very nice. And by the way, thank you to Big Mac for a few jewels. I have to get this right. Thank you, Big Mac, for the few jewels you tossed me. Nothing here says YouTube just seemed to be pushing jewels. I suspect we're going to get a few jewels for free now and then. If we get them at a huge discount, it might work better than a super chat math-wise. It might. Super chats, like I said, I keep about 2/3 of. These I'm keeping about half. So it's totally your prerogative, however you want to contribute. Okay? Cool. All right. Thank you, Big Mac, for 10 more jewels. Cool. All right, so card-wise, I think we're set. This stream, we're going to be doing Disney Lorcana. Okay? We got Pokemon back in the mix. Okay? We've got all kinds of stuff going on. So, excellent, right? Good variety. We got Dragon Ball coming next week. That's excellent. For now, we're still doing Mega Dream EX, but I'm just, determining what the next box should be. Maybe I'll get a different box from this new company because they have boxes that I couldn't get previous, so maybe we'll have some good variety with Pokemon. We'll see. Okay? Genesis Gaming SWE did 129 SEK super chat. Let's see what that is.
It's Swedish, Phil.
That is $13.63, making it our biggest super chat of the day. Thank you so much. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Oh, it's Genesis Gaming. 1363. Thank you so much, Genesis Gaming. And so, that's up to 47 of support. And Genesis Gaming says the following. Ruby is Groudon's game, and the main villain is Team Magma. Sapphire is Kyogre's game, and that is Team Aqua. Excuse me. And Emerald is Rayquaza's game, and both Team Magma and Aqua fight you. Interesting. Well, I would say this then. We probably shouldn't get Ruby because I already played Omega Ruby. We should either do Sapphire or Emerald, like whichever one you guys wanted. Either one sounds good to me. Big Mac just became a member. Thank you, Big Mac, for the membership. I appreciate that very much. You're our first member of the day. Let's get that on the leaderboard. We're now up to $50 of support. So, to conclude our card segment, because we are going to talk one more time about cards. Actually, we will in a moment.
Give me your money.
You guys know how the cards work, right? I open cards based on your support of a stream. So if you like the content today, if you're enjoying the stream, please support it. Anything appreciated, whether it's the YouTube side, the Kick side, or a tip via PayPal. If you contribute, I'll give you a shout out. Thank you in advance to anyone who does. When we hit milestones, we have unpackings. First off, if anyone does a $50 contribution all in one go, that's a guaranteed bonus pack. If anyone does a $100 contribution in one go, that's a standard pack, which today would be Disney's Lorcana Attack of the Vine. But also for $100, we open Mega Dream EX. This is the high stakes, high value packs from Japanese Pokemon, where you're guaranteed hits in the set. We've already gotten 2 hits out of the 3 packs we opened in this box. So I'm looking for more. Hopefully we'll get more. We have a chance of a God pack. I already got a God pack. We could get a second God pack. That would be amazing if we did. So that's that. Now, we have milestones of support where we open packs. If we reach $100 cumulative between anyone today, that's a pack. 150, that's a pack. 200, that's a pack. So the more people who contribute, the more people who support the content, the more packs we open. All right, so thank you in advance to anyone who supports the stream today. We're already at $50. We already got a head start on support. So let's go. Let's rally. Let's hit that first milestone as soon as possible on the podcast and lock in that we're opening packs today. I want to see Attack of the Vine. I want to get that Vine attacked. I'm going to grab it like this and just smack it around. Smack the Vine around. Excuse me. Okay. I received a tip. It was a $2 tip. Did you ever watch the 90s Berserk anime or read the manga? The manga is super expensive these days. No. I'm aware of Berserk, but I have never watched it. I have never read it. Thank you for an anonymous $2 tip. Thank you. Okay.
Shut up, bitch!
Good day, Beef Supreme. How are you? Okay, so the one final thing to address that's card-wise, and then we're going to get into the gaming and the gaming schedule and what happened this week, and then we're going to get into some news stories, and then we'll go from there. Ready?
I shouted spiders on the house.
On Monday,
You don't pay
we
that.
were opening
Fuck
Yu-Gi-Oh
off.
cards. Okay, we opened 5 packs of the Duelist Advanced Yu-Gi-Oh set. They were some pretty nice cards. Okay, they really were. I had a good time looking or watching them and opening them. Sadly, they just weren't of high value because that set doesn't really have high value cards. Okay, but then because of your support, we were opening a bonus pack of Mega Dream EX, and as I opened it, it was a God pack. That means that every card in the pack was a hit, and insanely high value cards were in there, including, as I just showed you, a over $400 Greninja. There was a $170 Mewtwo. There was a, I want to say, $39 Bellabolt. And Inferno X down here, that's like $29. So, very high value cards in that. That pack itself was worth over $700, okay? Now, you have to understand something. To open a God pack is like winning the Pokemon Lotto. I mean that. Like, God packs are so rare. Like, people have opened thousands upon thousands of packs in order to get a God pack. In fact, what people were saying was the odds of getting a God pack is like 0.5%, which means you would have to open 200 boxes of this. 200 boxes, not packs, boxes. 200 boxes of Mega Dream EX to get a God pack. I got it right away. Okay? My first box attempt, I got a God pack in it. Okay? You have to understand how insanely, ridiculously rare that is. It's like a one...
Oh, we understand the ridiculous, and that's why we're fucking saying sus. We understand exactly how fucking ridiculous the situation is.
In a lifetime deal. If anything, the only unfortunate thing, because it's a Japanese God pack, it's not worth as much as an English. English God packs, those are worth thousands. This pack was worth like $750, and the value was like $15 is what I paid for it, okay? Now, I unpack it live.
Are you daft?
Wait a second. What was that Phil said?
Because it's a Japanese God pack, it's not worth as much as English. English God packs, those are worth thousands. This pack was worth like $750, and the value was like $15 is what I paid for it, okay?
Admit to his audience that he's charging him, like, ridiculous amounts of money for a $15 pack opening. Nice flex there, Phil. Aye. This is a $15 pack, but I'm making you guys pay fucking $250 to open a special Japanese fucking thing. Well, oh my god, they deserve to fucking get fleeced, his audience. They fucking deserve it. They deserve everything they fucking get. Let them bankrupt themselves. Let them fucking take out multiple credit cards and loans to finance Phil's fucking ridiculous addictions. I am long fucking past the point of fucking feeling sorry for his fucking dumbass audience fucking fueling this shit.
Fucking screwed. Get screwed.
That's the first time I've heard two soundboard things and overlap with each other. And it was both Moki saying two different things, but ironically saying get screwed both times. But there we go. It's okay stuff. Anyway, let's crack on things.
Now, I unpack it live, okay? There's no way to fake a God pack to make...
Yes, there is, Phil. Yeah, for God's sake.
It's very clear to everyone. You can't fake a God pack because here's why.
Bullshit!
If you open it fresh, okay? You'll see it's real. There's no way to really fake that. When you open a fresh pack and everyone sees me doing it the same way, I've always opened the packs. They're all legit. I didn't fake it. There was no one can say, oh, there was a sign that it was fake. It was all done live, okay? It was even part of me opening Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Bullshit. It wasn't like, oh, here's a scripted God pack opening. It was a random thing added in randomly, okay? That's number one, okay? Number two, you can't sell God packs. You can't identify God packs. There's no way to know. They're completely identical to regular packs. Because I want you to think of it logically, which is the thing with my detractors and critics. They don't have logic. They're just idiots who conspiracy theory to get clickbait views. If you could identify a God pack, wouldn't all the God packs have already been removed from these boxes, taken aside, and sold for insane profits? Like right now, if there was a guaranteed $700 pack, don't you think the scalpers would be selling them online for that much money? Why wouldn't they? Because you can't identify a God pack. It's not possible. That's why you don't see them for sale. That's why no one can sell them. The only way to identify a God pack would be to already open it, to see the first card as a hit, and to put the cards back in the pack. You've already reduced the value because you've opened it. There's actually no way to even tell that those cards are legit because the pack was pre-opened. Therefore, the value dips immediately. No one would try to sell a God pack like that. You see? So, there's absolutely no way to fake a God pack. It's legit, okay? But my detractors, since Monday, have done absolutely everything they can to say I faked it. First, they're saying on Etsy, you can buy faked God packs, and I bought it off of Etsy. Then they're saying, oh, he bought it off of eBay, and we have an invoice proving he bought it off of eBay. These people are fucking crazy assholes. They're crazy because if they believe it, it means they're literally ignoring the irrefutable evidence that you can't fake a God pack. And they're assholes because they can't possibly believe that something good would happen to Darkside Phil, so they immediately have to try to find some weird justification of how it happened and it wasn't legit.
Well, it's not the fact that something good happened to you, it's the fact that you quite literally... Thank you. It's the fact that you quite literally lie about everything. You lie about your pet cat, you lie about smoke alarms, you lie about your parents dying, you lie about your wife having cancer, you lie about the smallest of things and the biggest of things. You lie so fucking much, we don't know fucking know where the lies end or where the truth fucking begins. So naturally our assumption is anytime you open your goddamn piggy little mouth, we're going to assume you're probably fucking lying.
Immediately must discredit it, okay?
Why would I lie? I imagine it's like breathing for you.
So, here's the deal, all right? Sadly, I didn't really benefit from pulling the God pack outside of the value of the pack and having some nice cards, because you might say, wait a minute, if pulling that God pack is so rare, if it takes 200 boxes to get a God pack on average, and you got it on your first box, right? Then why on earth aren't people talking about it?
I see, so he is so fucking unbelievably hurt that his video, his God pack video, didn't fucking do massive gangbuster numbers. He was hoping that shit would have fucking trended and went viral. Nobody cared. No one gave a fuck. He got like 4,000 views, and he was hoping for 40,000 or 400,000 views. No one gave a fucking shit.
How many views does the video have, Phil? 4,000. 4,000 measly views on a legitimate God pack.
Measly! 4,000 measly thinking views on a God pack. But I don't care about views. I don't care about views. I'm not Mr. Views, but 4,000 measly fucking goddamn views. Fucking re. This is... Oh my god. Oh, that's hilarious. I pulled a God pack and all I got was 4,000 measly views. Make that your next video, Phil. Phil should make a video about how his God pack video only got 4,000 views, and that'll probably get more views than the fucking God pack video.
Rip video of someone who's new to the hobby, only been doing it for 3 months, and pulled it on his first opening of a box. That's ridiculous. That should be history making. Okay? History making. What happened is 2 things. Number 1, all of the people who steal my content stole it immediately and basically highlighted the God pack opening and ran and posted it all over the internet before I had a chance to. Therefore, they immediately got the clickbait views on it, but they all skewed it saying, worst PokeTuber opens God pack, or DSP fakes a God pack, DSP obvious scripted God pack opening. So basically, because they stole the content illegally, number 1, breaking the law, and number 2, they all put it in defamatory qualifications, right? Oh, Phil doesn't deserve it, Phil's a bad PokeTuber, or this is not legit, this is ripped off.
Well, Phil, why is it breaking the law? You're perfectly fucking happy when LTG's detractors are fucking making content about him, using LTG's content. You applaud that. You support that. You're a big supporter of Red Dale, who's an LTG fucking detractor, you know what I mean, and makes content based off LTG. You support their endeavours and what they fucking do. So why isn't Red Dale breaking the law when I'm making content about LTG? I'd rid with that then, Phil.
Whatever, right? They got all the views, not me. So me, this is my hobby now, right? It is part of my hobby, it's part of my work, it's something we're doing together, we're enjoying for 3 months. This should have been an epic moment in history where Phil actually gets, I'm holding this upside down the whole time, where Phil gets noticed for doing something that's insanely rare in the hobby. What are the chances that a relative...
Sonic, nobody won marbles. We started today in hardcore mode because we felt like a challenge. Nobody's won yet. This is our first card of the game. So yeah, nobody won yet. This is hilarious. He is holding the card upside down.
Hello, Jules.
He was holding it upside down and waving at the camera. That should have been my epic moment. Oh wait, I was holding this stupid thing upside down. This thing I don't care about. Thank you very much for Jules. 10 gold coins. All Jules. Cheers for that. I will add that to the collection. I'll add it in my calculator. So that is up to us. Now we have 98 gold coins. We're 902 away from a free space for future bingos. So there we go. But here's Phil waving the upside down box in front of this camera, saying that people didn't care about his God pack.
We're doing together, we're enjoying for 3 months. This should have been an epic moment in history where Phil actually gets, I'm holding this upside down the whole time, where Phil gets noticed for doing something that's insanely rare in the hobby. What are the chances that a relative bumbling newbie who doesn't even know half the cards' names opens a God pack?
Come
right?
the fuck in and fuck the
Instead
fuck
of it going like that, it's, well, it's DSP, so it doesn't matter, he's a piece of shit. Discredit, it's not a big deal, don't talk about it, act like it never happened. Steal the views, so any views that were coming go to other people who stole them early. And by the way, then lie for the next week and say that he you know, basically faked the whole goddamn thing.
But remember, guys, doesn't care what we say or do.
Okay, Jen Cook, thank you. Jen Cook gave me the message. I will shout that out in a second. I got your message. I will answer it. Okay, so yeah, so it's bullshit. Okay, it really is. It's fucked up. And sadly, this is what I keep telling you guys. Sadly, because I am A-log, stalk, and I have this crazy vortex of toxic life losers around me who just can't help but try to be toxic and ruin anything they can for me at any given moment. This big positive moment was massively deflated, right? It should have been a, oh my God, YouTuber pulls a God pack moment and everyone's excited. And instead it's 4,000 views. Doesn't affect me at all. All right? At least in content. In the wall, of course it did. As a hobbyist, I'll remember that moment forever. That was epic. And that was super awesome to share that moment with all of you. Let me put it this way, right? It was more awesome to do that and hang out with you guys and do it live than if I had done it for myself. Imagine if I was just a hobbyist and I opened the God pack for myself. Well, that's a moment for me. But because I did it live on stream, that was a moment for us. And that was an epic moment that we all loved, right? Now, of course, we'll always be looking for another God pack. We probably will never get one, ever, right? But that was amazing. And thank you for everyone who was there. Thank you for the 3 months of support to make it happen. I mean, it's because of your support that I even opened the God pack. So thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. And understand that I definitely loved doing it. And I can't wait for, you know, many, many more, you know, epic moments to come in card collecting. Okay.
If you genuinely fucking loved it, you wouldn't be charging your audience $100 a time to fucking do it. But that, you're not doing it for the love. You're
Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
But how about this? You've been fucking wheeled exponentially from your fucking dumbass dent heads. How about you open one whole box on stream in the future without charging a single fucking cent? Because you have definitely made a lot more in the grand scheme of things from your audience. You know, I mean, well, some people argue that. Some people think that Phil's actually lost money. So I don't know. That's all set for debate. George, you don't have a Scottish soundboard pass, so you can't activate a Scottish soundboard. Just to reiterate, so there are some people. If we get a full house, we have a marble race, and some marble race for us with a spin the wheel land on Scottish soundboard pass, those guys can activate a Scottish soundboard pass. If you've got your own marble locked in and you win a full house race and it lands on Scottish soundboard pass, you can get to use a soundboard. Yeah, it's just a way. It's just a wee thing I've got, you know. So there we go. If you don't have your own marble locked in secured, then make sure you get your own marble locked in secured now by typing !marbles and you'll see the community post to add your own marble. And hopefully, hardcore mode will get us to have at least one marble race today, so there we go. Anyway, yeah. If everyone had access to a Scottish soundboard pass, it'd be non-stop fucking like going crazy. So there we go. Also, you've got to fucking do it in its own individual message, Chris. You can't do it as part of a message. It's got to be on its own. So there you go.
Okay. Well, understand that's why we can't have nice things. It's like I said, like someone just said it in chat, and they're absolutely right.
That's why we can't have nice things. Wait, what's the context of that for not having nice things?
You're fucking stupid and deserve to die.
Yeah, I agree, Mookie. I fucking agree. This is why we can't have nice things, because the tractors are mean to me.
So we'll always be looking for another God pack. We probably will never get one, ever, right? But that was amazing. And thank you for everyone who was there. Thank you for the 3 months of support to make it happen. I mean, it's because of your support that I even opened the God pack. So thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. And understand that I definitely loved doing it, and I can't wait for, you know, many, many more, you know, epic moments to come in card collecting. Okay? Well, understand that's why we can't have nice things. It's like I said, like someone just said it in chat, and they're absolutely right. Listen to this. Cyrus X says, you could win the actual lottery, buy a new house and car, show off all that money, and the detractors would say you faked it. Correct. I'm not kidding. Like, right?
I mean, there is ways to verify if Phil won the lottery, you know? But I guess some people can claim they won it, honestly. You know, I can't know. But yeah, look. The fact of the matter is, Phil lies all the time, so we naturally assume he's lying all the time. It's a very simple fucking process, Phil. Whether you're talking about things that have gone well for you or things that have gone bad for you, we're going to assume you're lying, okay? Because you lie all the fucking time. You go sitting there right now, Phil, and in 1 second you can tell us all you're super successful, you're doing amazing, you're rich as fuck, you know what I mean? You got $5 million on Nigerian prince, and then tomorrow you can fucking tell us, oh well, bad news, guys. Jasper's not well, and Kat's not well, and my parents are... And I'm like, literally anything you say, we're going to assume you're lying. Because that is the bit of credibility you have on the internet in general. I just cannot bring myself to believe a word you fucking say, whether it's a good thing at all or a bad thing. That's not me saying that as a detractor.
To Operation Mindfuck!
I have pointed out the reasons and fucking stated why it's impossible for me to believe a word he says anymore. You want to believe him, feel free to, but I cannot believe a single word he says anymore about anything, whether he's fucking having a good day or a bad day.
Right? Like I said, I keep saying this, it's not a joke, it's not an exaggeration. I could inadvertently cure cancer, aliens could land and try to invade the planet, and I could fight them off with my bare hands, and then an asteroid could be careening towards the Earth, and I would jump up and strike it, smashing it into a million pieces, saving the planet, and people would say, yeah, but you snorted while you were doing it. How disgusting. What a pig. That's the reality that I live with because of the amount of losers on planet Earth. That's just the reality. Is that it doesn't matter how much I improve myself, which you can see that I'm actively improving myself every single day, right?
You don't pay that.
It doesn't matter how much I improve the gameplay. It doesn't matter that I implement new stuff into the content that you guys ask for. It's all never going to be good enough because of these life loser toxic idiots. Therefore, I don't give a fuck. Here's what I'm going to say. You ready?
Yeah, are you sure you don't give a fuck? Because you're acting like you absolutely give a fuck. This meltdown you're having right now, sorry, this fellow says he's not had a meltdown, he's just stating facts. This is not a meltdown. You cannot call this a meltdown. Phil says this is not a meltdown. This is him just fucking stating the factual observations, okay? Like, go on, Phil. What are you saying?
It's all never going to be good enough because of these life loser toxic idiots. Therefore, I don't give a fuck. Here's what I'm going to say. You ready? Ready for this?
Oh, that's a bit good.
I have Mega Gengar EX. It's over $400. I have Team Rocket's Mewtwo. It's $170. I have an amazing set. I have an awesome card collection. I have an amazing life. I have an army of dedicated fans and viewers who love me and my content. My detractors don't. Wah. DSP has things I don't have. That's right, because I work hard, and I'm smart, and I'm strong, and I'm dedicated, and I'm never going to give up, and I'm always going to be better than you, no matter how much you try. Wah. Wah. Now fuck off.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh hell. I thank God I'm not like DSP, you know what I mean? I'm not a good person by any means. I've got a lot of flaws, you know what I mean? But I thank God I'm not like him.
Nothing beats a bunch of jealous fucking losers. Alright. So Jen Cook, who had done the 500 kicks earlier, said the following. I just caught up with that message that didn't show up. I asked, with the Disney cards, the Disney adults become the new audience. Does this mean that we'll get a Disney World live stream? No, I mean, Disney adults are legit a huge thing.
Titanic, motherfucker!
But Disney adults have literally become the fan base and the primary source of income now when it comes to Disney product. It used to be Disney's for kids. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Now it's no, Disney is Marvel. Disney is Star Wars. Disney is a million things on Disney Plus. Disney is Lorcana, right? Disney is so many things for adults now that legit Disney adult is the actual target audience for all of this content, okay? There you go. So, anyway, awesome, right? Good stuff. Thank you, Jen. Who's that? Jen Cook. I appreciate that. Let's see. Huge McLarge Man did a $2 super chat. Thank you, Huge McLarge Man. We've got Haterade with a $2 super chat.
He ignored the super chat. He ignored it. I'm counting that.
Burger.
So that large McLarge man basically said that he was out because all Phil does is fucking say the same things all day. Yeah, basically he said he was out. He was dipping out. And Phil didn't address the super chat. He ignored the message. So that counts as something, ignore a troll tip. Because he definitely perceived that as a troll tip because he said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Detractors have nothing without DSP. That's absolutely correct. Case in point, last year, during the summer, I was away for a week unexpectedly. And the detractors literally sat around with nothing to do and their thumbs up their asses, completely confused on what life meant.
Oh my god, that was such that was a weird week, but it was so nice. We had an extended fucking break from DSP. I was like Carmen San Diego, where the world is DSP, and it's like, what the fuck's going on there? I was like, oh well, whatever, we'll just do a random bunch of different streams. Is this news to you, Mookie? Mookie's like, so Phil had a random week off last year, unannounced, and he was very vague and ambiguous about it, you know? I want that week back. the refunds. Shit, man. Yeah, but Phil was away for like 5 whole days or 6 whole days or whatever, and he never elaborated. He never told anyone why. We have reasons to suspect what it was about, but we don't know what exactly. You know, but fact of the matter is, Phil has never alluded to why he took a whole week off, practically. Didn't say anything on Twitter during that time off, didn't upload any videos on that time off. He was just away for a whole week. And of course, you've got to assume that Kat wasn't with him, because who would have looked after Jasper? Remember, that's why they can't go on vacations together. Because nobody's there to look after Jasper. And he gets traumatised if either he or Kat are not there. So Phil was away for a week by himself. The general consensus is that he went back to Connecticut because something was happening with his family. His mum and dad, you know. So yeah, as far as we're aware, they're still alive and kicking. But yeah, that's generally what people think happened and why he was off for a week. But we don't know for sure what happened. That's just a guess. Sonny saying, did you have your thumb up your ass? I remember thumbnails. Is that what he meant? We had thumbnails of ours. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm pretty sure we just fucking chilled and just did whatever we wanted that time. But there we go. I could be wrong, but I only remember him talking about a bad experience with a pet sitter after a week off. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It happened so long ago. All I know is that Phil was very fucking vague and ambiguous and didn't elaborate on why exactly it was off for a week. It was none of our business apparently, so there we go. Which is true.
Trying to theorize where Phil could be, you know, like they were just completely lost. Without me, they have nothing, because again, they are the vortex around me. I am the focal point of their universe. If I don't exist, they have no meaning and no existence either. They become nothing. I think that's incredibly disturbing, don't you? I find it disturbing, okay?
I mean, if I wasn't doing DSP content, I would just be fucking doing something else with my fucking time, you know what I mean? The fact of the matter is, I decided to fucking do some more volition, but I've not always fucking done DSP content. Obviously, I do other kinds of content as well. Now, is the bingo stuff the most popular stuff I do? Of course, because about DSP, you know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is, I still enjoy doing other things. I enjoy playing some games sometimes, whether I'm playing single player or multiplayer with you guys, you know? You know, it doesn't get as much attention, but that's not why I'm doing it. I do it because I enjoy it. As simple as that. Oh god.
Big Bad Bull tipped £1. Tell that little piggy Phil if he wants his wife back 30k.
Jesus Christ, man. That's a bit extreme. I know. We know what the fucking next begathon is going to be, guys. The black shirts on again. I hate 30k. Don't ask why. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway.
You're fucking stupid and deserve to die.
Yeah, thank you, Moki. I agree, I do.
Because God forbid I do win the lotto and I decide to retire. What are they going to do with their lives, right? What are they going to do with their lives? If I retire, they have nothing to do at all. That's pretty sad. Okay. Let's see.
What would you do if your life, Phil?
Hello, Jules.
That's a big question. That's a bigger question. What would Phil do if all of a sudden free time? If he wasn't streaming, what would he actually do? Because there's nothing in his life right now he's not doing much of anyway. Mind you, I guess that's a question I always I have to kind of contemplate. Like, when we do retire, what are our plans for retirement? I don't know. I've got a colleague at my work. By the way, thank you very much, Hothead, for sending 10 joules, very kindly indeed. We now have over 100 joules, so there we go. 108 joules altogether so far. But yeah, I've got a colleague. He's only 60, but he's retiring at 60, which is quite early. Like, the official retirement age to receive your state pension in the UK is like 68 or something. 67 or 68 or something, you know. But yeah, he's choosing to retire quite early on, which is, to me, it's kind of admirable, you know what I mean? And he's able to do it as well, which is good for him, you know. But yeah, it's just all of a sudden, it's just kind of funny. He's been working like all his days, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, he's going to go from working every single day since he was like late teens, you know. And all of a sudden, it's just like that. His work, he's got so much of his day now. Every day is a weekend basically for him. about to be anyway. And like all that extra fucking time you have, like what the fuck, you know? What will you do? Aye. But this way, he's definitely made me contemplate an early retirement as well, but I'm a long way from that potential dream. But there we go. So like I was saying, that being said he believed it was just a bad man, and a Darzak DM, the bad man believed his mum would pass in a year. Well, yeah, but Phil said that at the same fucking time, roughly, as before he got married. Remember before he got married, he was saying his mum and dad were in a bad way, and he's got to fucking see him one last time, potentially, because he might not get a chance to see him again. Then it's like, guys, gotcha! Secret marriage! Yeah, there you go. It's like, for fuck's sake. And to this day, like 7 odd years. How long has it been since he got married? It's been like 9 years or something. And they're still alive and kicking as far as we know. But hey, there we go. Whatever.
Here. Quantuminth has subbed over on Kick. Thank you to Quantuminth for the sub. That's actually our first sub on Kick this morning. Thank you, Quantuminth. I appreciate that. Then we have Spoderman with a $2 super chat, and he says, LTG was at the Streamer Awards while you wage quit Truck Sim. First off, I should have wage quit Truck Sim a lot earlier. I just thought the game was boring, and I only kept it around because people kept supporting it, but after a while, I was fucking tired of it. Like, I just didn't want to play it anymore. LTG was at the Streamer Awards and was completely derided, made fun of, and never lived it down. Everyone booed him off the stage.
I mean, he got to go in the first place, so. And he still got to be there. So that was that. Did you get an invite to the Streamer Awards, Phil? Did you get to go on stage? I guess you're not that popular to even get that sort of fucking notoriety. At least he was fucking invited. But I'm not a fan of LTG whatsoever. I think they're a cunt. But Phil, you're bragging about someone who got invited to something you didn't get a fucking looking at.
Thanks, Spoderman, for the $2. DSP Glazer did a $2 super chat. He says the Mega Dream EX is $80 a box. Why is it premium? Because it's not $80 a box. This box is $150 to buy in the reseller market. You can't buy it retail because I don't live in Japan. There's no way to buy these retail. They're not sold retail. You have to live in Japan to buy them. Imported and on the reseller market, the box is $150. That's why they're premium pack. So thanks for the $2.
So basically, that's why I charge you $250 because he paid $150 for the whole box. So he wants to make his money back on one pack from that box and then profit some more. Just bear that in mind. That he charges his audience like $250 just to open one pack from that box that he spent $150 on buying. Or of course, the alternative to that, of course, is somebody gets him a $100 contribution. He also opens a pack from that pack. Isn't that special, you know? So yeah. Oh hell, let the dumbass dents fucking get fleeced for all the fucking worth.
Let's see here. Professor Paul, thanks for $2. He said something stupid, so I'm just going to ignore him and accept his money. I appreciate that.
What did Professor Paul say? Hold on, let me rewind. Can I see it? I was at 12:33, so hold on. 3 out of 10 on today's crash out. Do better tomorrow. Fucking hell.
Retirement tipped £1. Phil can't retire, as Ket had the tire stolen.
Oh God.
He can re-jack, as they left that behind. Jack, behind. John Rambo, DSP first and only love.
True.
Sure, he has LTG, and the chunky thick wings.
Yes.
But that's no John Rambo. Not the same Philly boy.
Yeah, that was his one true love, John Rambo, for sure. He never looked at John Rambo, like Liana, like he did at John Rambo, you know? Maybe it's something about how the sun glistened off his fucking 4-foot nose, but he had a really strong feeling for Rambo. But there we go. But yeah, Rambo's better off about DSP, of course, you know what I mean? So there we go. He managed to escape. There is a small handful of individuals who are better off having gotten DSP out of their lives. Rambo and Liana are probably two of those people. You know? A lot of our people who come across DSP end up fucking getting like fucking they get tarnished by him, you know what I mean, and get ruined, you know. But thankfully Rambo and Liana managed to escape the curse of Phil Burnell.
Let's see. Okay, cool. I received a $10 tip, another anonymous tip.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Thank you so much for that. And this person says, this is for roasting the retarded detractors. We do love you and your content. Fuck the losers. Thank you. Again, like, I'm not kidding. Any other YouTuber who does cards or if you want to call them Poketubers, if they do full-time Pokemon content, anyone who opened a God Path would have been showered in attention. They would have had new people coming to their content congratulating them. The video on YouTube would have went viral. But not me. I'm not allowed to have that because of these shitbags. That's the problem. They all...
I love it. We don't stop people from... Do you think we build a wall around your channel? But you're not getting in. No, you can't get in. You're not allowed in, guys. We have stopped you from entering Phil's channel to watch his Godpack video.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
This is incredible fucking delusions here, man. Oh my god. I mean, it's been okay. Like, it's not as... The crash outs today haven't been as good as they were yesterday, you know what I mean? But according to Phil, we have prevented other people from watching his Godpack video. Somehow we have the power just to fucking deny people going to his fucking shitey channel and saying, hey, watch this little piggy open some packs and pretend it's a God pack.
Already steal it and immediately throw it on YouTube renamed and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's
just... So I have not been able to find any videos on YouTube aside from Dark Dave's restream, okay? And even that wasn't edited out of context. Dark Dave's restream is quite literally Phil's stream with some random sound effects activated by the chat. So that wasn't edited out of context either. There was nothing that showed up on YouTube as far as I could tell for Phil's God Pack before he uploaded his video. So for him to claim that people on YouTube stole his views and took things out of context for his God Pack, I have seen zero evidence of this. At least happening before his video showed up. Afterwards, yeah, some detractors made videos after his God Pack video. With, you know, questions and accusations and theories or whatever. But Phil's video was up before any detractor stuff was up. Trying to debunk it.
It's messed up. They're allowed to just steal the content immediately and benefit from it, and I can't. That's fucked. At the very least, I keep the cards, and we had the epic moment together. I'm happy with it. I mean, that's why we're doing this, is to have the epic moment, to have these big wins. Yesterday, did you guys see this card yet?
Who fucking
Yesterday,
cares?
this is the 6th most valuable card in the set of One Piece Royal Blood. It's an insane looking card. It's got both gold, red, and black ink holofoils. It's a crazy looking card. I love how it looks, okay? So we're getting awesome hits. We're sharing these very fun times together. That's what matters. You know, not the bullshit that these idiots create around it, but this. This is the meaningful stuff that we get to share. These moments are awesome.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Okay.
There you go. 5 to go, guys. 5 to go. It's possible here. This is possible.
What's hilarious, idiots saying a gaming channel that only talks about cards. Yes, you know, cards are gaming. There's video games, there's card games. It's called TCG, Trade Card Games, you fucking imbecile. I talk about cards as much as I want. It's right on brand. You're such an idiot. Why do you think that I called the channel DSP Gaming? Because I always had the intention that eventually the channel might branch into other kinds of gaming. I was thinking cards, tabletop, and other things, that it wouldn't just be video games. This was...
Who'd you fucking play it with? Okay, back then you had like Rambo and all that shit, you know what I mean, and Howard, and you're like, but now? Get the fuck out of here.
Actually, the intention when I made the channel in 2010. But you're so stupid you don't understand that.
Bullshit!
Anyway, alright, so we now covered cards thoroughly for 55 minutes. I think we can move on. Alright, let's talk about the video game portion, right? Alright, this week we continued on with all of the games that I've been playing. You, through your attendance and support, said you wanted more Dark Souls 2 and you wanted post-game in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, so that's what I did. Number 1, in Dark Souls 2, we are currently in the Sunken King DLC, and I am in a bad way. What do I mean by that? I am basically 20 to 30 minutes into this thing, okay? And I am getting stuck because I don't know where the bonfire is. Apparently the bonfire is hidden somewhere, and I am being hunted down by enemies that I can't even hit, and I need to desperately find a bonfire or I'm screwed. So I really, really hope that you guys can help me find the bonfire when we start playing, because if not, I might have to replay a half an hour of gameplay because I don't even know where the hell I am. All right, so please today when I boot her up, help me find the goddamn bonfire so that we can save the game and not have to go through and redo all that content, okay? Please, I need help because people are saying it's like hidden in a wall. I'm like, where the fuck is it? I have no healing items. Well, okay, I have a few low-end healing items. I don't have any flasks, so I need help. Okay, Jen Cook, thanks for 500 kicks. The detractors have no business acumen. It's called diverse content. Fuck the haters. Will you sue Review Tech for a gay video he made of me? No, I don't care about what Review Tech does. Like, literally, I'm just going to say this as matter of fact as I can. Are you ready for this? You ready? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, in fact, how about this? Hold on. Absolutely, positively, nothing that Rich from Review Tech USA does in his life matters to humanity, period. That's all I have to say about that. Let's move on. Tonality, thanks for $2. Bonfire Fund. Thank you for the Bonfire Fund Tonality. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, so continuing on with what I was saying. By the way, thank you, Jen Cook. Thank you, Tonality. I need help in Dark Souls 2. Hopefully I get the help today I need. We find the bonfire and we continue on with the DLC. So we continue on with that, all right? Tonight. Well, let's not talk about tonight. Let's talk about Pokemon. Brilliant Diamond. We've already done one post-game stream of Brilliant Diamond. It's gone brilliantly. We actually went through these new areas. We are filling the Pokedex. We did the Battle Tower. We have to finish doing the Pokedex, so we're trying to get this egg to hatch a Riolu. And then we have to fight the 3 legendaries. And then we've completed the Pokedex. Then we can go on to the next part. So we're doing the post-game. I want to understand the post-game isn't super lengthy in Brilliant Diamond. So maybe another 2-3 streams tops, and then we're done with Brilliant Diamond. Okay? What else? Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. Good news here is we're making tons of progress. In 1 week, we went from like 47% to 75% done with the story. So another 1 or 2 streams, I think we're actually going to beat Black Flag Resync. That's good because there's new stuff coming and we need to get spots in the schedule for it. So the fact that it's almost done is actually a very good thing. I'm looking forward to the conclusion. Final Fantasy VI. We are very rapidly going through the second half of the game. We had 2 streams where we were in the World of Ruin this week, and great progress. Okay. I would say 2 to 3 more streams of Final Fantasy VI, and we're also going to beat that game, likely. So next week, I'm going to try to play as much as I can, because obviously I want to make great progress in it, and I want to wrap it up before the new releases start hitting. Next week, there's multiple new releases. So we need to start accelerating the amount that I play the games to wrap these up. Okay, so I would say, out of the games that are currently in my rotation, definitely Final Fantasy VI.
Seal Pig 6? What the fuck? What is this?
Seal Pig 6 tipped £1. What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al Qaeda, and I have over 300 confirmed kills in COD. Snort.
That was actually the guy that set a tip. He did that fucking sound effect. He's the FBI, yeah. So there you go. It's weird seeing TTS try and recreate that. What the fuck to say about you little bitch? That kind of meme. It's just such a monotone. What the fuck did you fucking say about me? It's all monotone, flat as fuck. But there we go. Anyway, thank you for the tip, very kindly indeed. Thank you, Seal Pig 6, for that. That's well, one more pound in tips, we get a free space carried over for next bingo stream. But also, free spaces cannot save us now. We're in hardcore mode, but we are 3 squares away from a full house. I think this will be the first time we've ever won a full house bingo with hardcore mode on, if it happens. But Phil has to say, would argue, friend, and he has to top it, however. We have another... Well, he's still going, isn't he? We're behind DSP by 38 minutes, and he's still doing the podcast, so we definitely have time on our side. Will he say either of these things or do either of these things? We'll have to wait and see. But until then, we are locked in.
Definitely Assassin's Creed and definitely Brilliant Diamond. All 3 can be finished within a week to 2 weeks tops. That's good. So hopefully we can wrap them up, and you're going to see me playing those a lot as I try to complete them. Super Mario Sunshine, I've now done 2 streams of, and man, the game is just as wonky, unfinished, rushed, unpolished, and as much of a mess as I remember when I played it like 8 years ago. It's torturing me. But you guys like me being tortured. You supported the stream, so the playthrough will continue as long as you keep supporting them. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, that's continuing as well. All right? So...
Jesus Christ. That was a free space.
Kadeen Crust tipped £1. What the fuck did you just fucking say about my tips, you little bitch?
Yeah, well, I fucking said. But there we go. Anyway, thank you very much for that. We do have 2 free spaces carried over to the next bingo stream. Also a free space for the tips just there, and we also got a free space for 25 likes, you know. But that's not for today, of course. That's for the next bingo stream. Anyway, let's crack on with things and let's continue. 3 more to go. Can we win?
In general, things are going great. It looks like we'll be wrapping up a few playthroughs. That's a good thing, because next week, if you're not aware, number 1, the Metal Gear Solid Collection 2 comes out on Thursday. And people seem to be asking me, please play Metal Gear Solid 4. All right.
I have something to ask you guys before we continue. If he mentions Mario Sunshine, does that count as weather talk? Or is that fucking stretching things to the point of it's cheating?
Right. Well, I would love to do Metal Gear Solid 4 for you. I don't know if I should start it on Thursday when we're this close to finishing so many games, because it's a retro game. Maybe we should wrap up 1 or 2 games and then start it. We'll see what happens next week, but I'm down for Metal Gear Solid 4 when we finish stuff and we're ready in the schedule. In addition, the Modern Warfare 4 open beta is next weekend. Obviously, I want to try Modern Warfare 4. I have the setup for it now, right? Keyboard and mouse, all good, ready to go. Surround sound headphones, which I haven't used in like 6 months. I'll be able to pop those babies out and start using them again. So, yes, absolutely, I'll be doing that during its release weekend. We'll see how that goes, okay? So, all this stuff next week. Just think about how crazy. Continuing with all these games and trying to finish a bunch of them up. We're going to have new boxes of TCG cards to unpack pretty much every day, including Dragon Ball in the middle of next week. And we're going to have new games coming out end of next week. It's going to be an exciting 6-day streaming week next week. I hope you guys are ready. I'm ready. I'm excited for next week. Thank you, Bridget, Jules over there. Who was it that sent those jewels? It was Seraph I can't read that name. Thanks, Sarah. He sent more. Thanks for those jewels. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's get to the game news, shall we? Okay. Game news number 1. Duskbloods, the new upcoming game from Software, has its closed network test today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Okay? I was selected to be in the network test. However, it's a miserable failure. The first network test was scheduled for earlier today. It never worked. People all went to try it on their Switch 2s. They logged in, they went to play, and they just sat there on the title screen trying to join the servers, and the servers never worked. So the first attempt at this network test was a miserable fail. No one could play the game. FromSoft has already publicly apologized and said, we're very sorry it didn't work. We'll let you know when we're going to try again. And everyone was like, wait, what? Because there was supposed to be another one later today. There's supposed to be one tomorrow. And now everyone's like, does that mean they canceled them all? And they haven't responded. So no one knows right now what's actually going on with the network test and if it works or not. My plan was that tomorrow, on my day off, I was going to have like an hour when my wife kind of gets ready for the day. And I was going to come in here and try to play it for like maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how much time I had, and give it a test, because I can't stream it and I can't capture it. That's not allowed. But I could talk about it. So I was going to try to play it and then come back on Sunday morning on the podcast and explain to you what Duskbloods is like. But apparently it doesn't work. So I guess we're going to have to see if they fix it or not. You guys tell me what happens here. I guess I'll probably try regardless. Like tomorrow, I'll probably come in here. I'll log into my Switch 2. I'll get the code. I'll enter it. I'll get it downloaded. And I'll just give it a whirl. And if it works, it works. And I can talk about it. And if it doesn't work, what am I going to do? Sucks, because I was really hoping to be able to talk about it with you guys on Sunday. It was going to be a big focus of the podcast. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you know?
That was very well timed. Nice one, Mark.
Oh, he's not supposed to do that. Yakomani says, Vati Video released a video on Duskbloods with his footage. Did he get permission? It outright says right in the agreement, you cannot capture and stream this game. It says it right in there. This is a violation of our non-disclosure agreement. You're not supposed
Maybe he got permission?
To do that. So hopefully they got permission. I mean, Vati Video is a person who always does the FromSoft videos on YouTube, right? So maybe they were given specific permission to do so. That's the only thing I can see. I mean, they're huge for FromSoft. Like, they're known for it, right? Okay. I guess we'll have to see. I'll try it tomorrow, right? I'll have to see if I can talk about it. Well, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. Now, the other big piece of news, I'm not going to bring up any news articles about it or whatever. It's not good news. It's sad news overall for gaming and for the fighting game community. But I can't say I didn't say I told you so, right? Like, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? It's absolutely official. Ready for this? 2XKO, the fighting game of League of Legends, who one of the Cannon brothers was the lead developer, is canceled. The game hasn't even been out for a year. It's a miserable failure, and they canceled it. Can't say I didn't warn you, but, I mean, seriously, that game had the kiss of death on it. The moment I heard one of the Cannon brothers was the lead developer, I'm like, it's going to fail. I 100% know this game will fail because of that. I knew it.
He hates the Cannon brothers, in case you weren't aware. There's been a long-standing dislike, a mutual dislike, ever since like the mid-2000s between them.
From that moment. And I was dead on correct. 100%. So this game had millions and millions of dollars sunk into it by Riot Games. It never held a huge player base at all. It always was one of the lesser played games. People constantly criticized it. You know, I don't know what else to say. So when I say cancel, what I mean is the game released in January, free to play. They were banking on microtransactions like skins and stuff to support it so that it would make money. It never did at all. Like, it never turned a profit. And it never had enough players to support the amount of money that was invested in it to begin with. Yes, it did have some good tournament performance at EVO and other tournaments. It did. It actually did. Like, I'm not going to shit talk the game in that regard. But to me, when you're talking about 2XKO, the first thing I say is, what the fuck did you just say? That's the worst possible fucking name I've ever heard for a fighting game. 2XKO. So 2 times knockout? Okay, what the fuck does that have to do with League of Legends? Right? That's like making a Street Fighter game and the name of the game is Empty the Opponent's Health Bar. That's the name of the game. Empty the Opponent's Health Bar. The game. Gee, I wonder if people will buy it or spend money on it. That's the stupidest fucking name ever. What's wrong with you?
That's funny. Ridiculous.
And then on top of that, again, it's being designed by someone, a Cannon brother. You know, one half of the team that ran EVO all these years, you would think they would have some knowledge of how to make a good game that people would want to play.
No.
He didn't. He had no idea what the fuck he was doing. The game was stuck in development hell for ages. When it finally came out, they changed the entire game around again. They never really knew what they wanted the game to be, honestly. And I think that's one of the major problems, is if you don't know what your game's going to be, and you just leave it in the hands of the the community, your game will never be done. At one point, someone has to have balls and put their foot down and be like, so the game's going to be this. If you like it, great. If you don't. Not, oh, well, we're going to release it this way. And then the community goes, no, we want this. Okay, we'll change it to that. Yeah, now we want that. Okay, now we'll change it to that. Well, actually, we don't like it. We want this instead. Okay, that was the problem. Like, they never actually put their foot down and said, this is what the game will be. Play it if you like that. If you don't. Instead, they were just kind of pussyfooting around and never really having an authority kind of stance on this is what our game will be. That's a problem. And then let's also be very honest here. All these modern fighting games look the same. They play the same. They're all anime-esque, right? Every modern fighting game now looks like anime, right? Whether it's Invincible Versus, whether it's Marvel Tokon, whether it's even, these Guilty Gear games, Guilty Gear Strive, and now you have, this one, 2XKO. They all look like fucking anime. And listen, there's a market for that, but you have to understand that if you don't tap into the big market, you're not going to be successful. If everyone does exactly the same game, no one's going to care because there's too much of the same. And that's what's happened in the last year. You had 2XKO, Invincible Versus, what's the other one? Avatar, and now Marvel Tokon. Don't they all look like the same fucking game? They do. They all look and almost play the same. So why would I want to play the same fighting game 4 times? Now, people are going to say, well, it's not the same because this game has this nuanced change and this game has this nuanced difference. No one cares. That's the problem. The common gamer looks at these 4 games and says that's the same game 4 times. They don't notice that in the Marvel Tokon it's 4 characters and in 2XKO it's 2. They don't understand that in 2XKO it could be 1v1 or duos and it's not like that in the other game. They don't know and they don't care. They see the same anime game, the same crazy anime-ish stylish dial combos. They see the same shit. And they're like, well, I don't want to play the same game 4 times, so I don't care. And then the real nail in the coffin here, okay, is that they thought that simply because this game had the licensing of League of Legends that it was going to be a hit. No. League of Legends has its own audience for its own style of game. And if anything, what they actually should have known was that it was going to be more difficult to make a different genre of game in that IP because that audience is so dedicated to it being that style of game. To say, oh, I'm going to make one style of game a different one is a daunting task. Other companies have done it successfully. For example, Street Fighter, always a 2D fighting game, broke out with another genre when they made Super Gem Fighter. I remember it was actually kind of a puzzle game. That game did pretty well. Now, they never made another one, but they made one and it did do successfully. They did break into another genre after only being fighting game. But not everyone succeeds at it, man. No, it's true. Just not everyone is going to do well like that.
Who fucking cares?
And there's not much you can do about it besides work really hard. I'm not saying they didn't work hard. I'm just saying that game, the writing was on the wall the moment they announced the game. You're going to make a fighting game out of a completely different genre, which has a rabid worldwide fan base. You know what I'm saying? That it's just not, and then again, I hate to say it, and a lot of people disagree with me, I don't think that the Cannon brothers are competent. The Cannon brothers are a perfect example of right place, right time, lucky, and having money. They didn't actually run Evo.
Look who's fucking talking, Phil. Your entire existence on YouTube is down to fucking getting quite fucking fortunate with fucking time and certain people doing you favours to get you in the door. Hutch fucking hooked you up with fucking Machinima contact, you know what I mean? That was a fucking... And even though he wasn't on better terms with you, he still done you a massive solid and got you partnered with Machinima. You know? If that had never happened, fuck knows where Phil Burnell would be today.
Well, they just were the only people with money willing to throw it at a tournament of that size and stature. Therefore, because they were the only ones doing it, they were the only game in town, and therefore they made tons of money doing it and became the national tournament. After many years of being established as a national tournament, other tournaments came up and started to actually be better than Evo. So they decided to sell Evo. And the rest is history.
Why is that a bad thing? Other people were doing it better, and so they sold the rights to Evo to other people who can do it better than they would? That's a smart business decision, it sounds like.
Anyway, if anything, here's what I'm going to say, is the biggest people who lose here is the fighting game community, because right now, the fighting game community is in a state of flux, okay? It used to be, fighting games were based off of 3 or 4 big franchises. Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, and something else. There was always like a 4th floating in there, whether that was Guilty Gear, whether that was Virtua Fighter, whether that was Smash Brothers. There was always like a big 4th, right?
Bring back Bloody Roar!
At the time is the hot popular thing. Marvel versus series, some Dragon Ball, right? But then they kind of fade away. And it always still seems to be Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, right? Those 3 are always the 3 big ones. The problem is the games are stale again, and that's not good. You know, we had that fighting game renaissance many years ago with Street Fighter 4, and then all of a sudden Tekken became prominent again, then Mortal Kombat had its rebooting. But since then, right, now these games are getting stale. Most people worldwide, outside of Japan, agree that Street Fighter 6 is now boring. That the game has not really changed in the over 3 years it's been out. They add new characters that don't really add anything to the game. The game hasn't been properly rebalanced enough to be fresh or interesting. Like, imagine if they rebalanced the game and all of a sudden Lily was a good character, right? That the whole face of the game would change. Everyone would have to relearn it. It would be exciting. No, we're not going to do that. Lily's still bottom tier no matter what. Well, then who...
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Cares if the same characters are always top tier? If the same strategies always prevail? If no matter what, no matter how many characters you add and how much you tweak it, it still plays the same? Why the fuck do we want to keep playing it? It's boring. You know, and that's the sad fact. Street Fighter 6 just doesn't matter anymore. People don't care outside of the tournament circuit and it making money. It's boring. Now, Japan loves it. Don't know why, but Japan loves the fucking game. It's like their national game. They love Street Fighter 6. But that's a very small, kind of tunnel vision community. It always has kind of been. Okay?
Fuck you, Japan. You don't matter.
It is what it is. Outside of that, now all these new fighting games coming out, right? We're going to be the next big one. We're going to be the next big one. Well, we're still waiting. We had 2XKO, huge flop right from the get-go. No one really cared about it. Invincible Versus, no one cared about it after a month. It's dead, right? No one talks about Invincible Versus. Avatar, which the fighting game community seems to be very high on Avatar, which is great. The problem is it's Avatar. Avatar was popular 15, 20 years ago. You try to bring out Avatar now, well, it would have been great in the 2000s, but it's a little late. So you're never really going to get mainstream popular.
I mean, there's Avatar still kind of popular today. Isn't it still got like a... It's got its own show, isn't it still? Like current day. Like a successful show, and it's like not bad to watch. Like some good effects in the show as well. Not shit. It's still an active show on TV or whatever, isn't it? You know, so it's not dead or anything. Exactly. That's what it's Netflix. Avatar Netflix is big enough. There's gonna be a third season of it. So trying to fucking say that it's fucking not been relevant for 15 years is just bullshit.
Avatar fighting games. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too little, too late. And now what about Marvel Tokon? Well, Marvel Tokon would have had hype if it worked, except the PC version's busted. And everyone is dumping on the game. DRM ruined it, all this crap. So this is the problem. The modern fighting games look the same, play similarly. There's too many of them for people who are not fighting game aficionados to care enough to play or buy them all. That's a big problem. Yeah. So I feel bad for the people who worked really hard on 2XKO to make it good. And I feel bad for the fighting game community who actually decided to invest in it. Are you aware that guy Diaphone? Remember that guy who years ago when Street Fighter 6 came out, he made the video analyzing my gameplay of Blanca and trying to coach me, and I actually learned a lot about Street Fighter 6 by watching him? Are you aware he quit his full-time job because he wanted to become a full-time FGC creator and player, and he liked 2XKO so much, he quit his job to play it. And now the game is dead in less than a year. Yeah, that's pretty bad. He gambled it all on that game, thinking this will be it, and it's dead. Now, the good news is, apparently, he has taken off as a creator, and he's doing good numbers and making good money, not on 2XKO. That's good. I'm glad to hear that he's doing well, again, because he was a nice guy. He treated me with respect, right? That was really nice of him. And I'm happy to hear that he is still doing well, but, like, he just made a big video about it, and he's, like, really depressed because he's like, I really love this game, and I was really expecting that it was going to blow up. And here we are. It's, like, worst possible outcome, you know? So, anyway, I wish him the best for the record, and I hope, to be frank, that the fighting game community gets a good game soon. Because I'm going to be honest, 2XKO was never it, okay? Avatar may be good, but it's never going to blow up because it's just Avatar, you understand? It's the subject matter. Invincible Versus was destined to fail, and now Marvel Tokon looks like it's going to flop. For the record, did you hear this news? So, worldwide, Marvel Tokon did well, okay? In Japan, which should have been its core audience, it only sold 3,000 copies. In the entire country of Japan, it only sold 3,000 copies. It massively bombed, and they refused to play it. And it's designed to look like anime for them. Like, they actually catered the game to a Japanese audience. They thought, if we make Marvel Japanese, the Japanese will want to play the game. They have basically boycotted and ignored it for some reason. I don't know why. But again, like I said, it's weird. In Japan right now, Street Fighter 6 is like their national game. They love it so much. So, wow. Anyway, that's really what's going on in gaming news. I'm actually happy that we had some gaming news to talk about for a change today, because it's been very dead this summer. So it was nice for a change to have a little bit of a topic to talk about. What's up, Haley? How are you? And by the way, shout out to Innocent Bystander, who just did 500 kicks. Says your donation of spare cards makes a child happy. Consider supporting the victims of the Spokane wildfire. You'll feel so much better. Well, if you want to support the victims of the Spokane wildfire, please do, and go for it. Okay? There are people who lost their homes and their livelihood in those crazy wildfires a couple weeks ago, and they do need support. Thank you for 500 kicks, Innocent Bystander.
Are you going to support them, Phil? Lead by example. After all, you're super successful now. You can afford to support them, can't you?
Okay. All right, so at this point, I think I've covered most of what I wanted to talk about on the show. I think we're at that point. So
you're fucking stupid and deserve to die.
Jesus Christ. I was going to ask you guys, I might be on a stretch here. Him bringing up the wildfires. It's not exactly weather talk, but the fires were caused by the weather. Is that a stretch? I don't know.
Hey, for your input and voting, I will be unpacking Disney Lorcana Attack of the Vine, their latest card set, which has high value cards and guaranteed.
Okay, most of you guys are saying yes, you'll love it. So, okay, okay, fine. If you guys are cool with it, I'll count it. Yeah.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
It's a stretch, but the wildfires are happening because of the weather. That's a fact, you know. So yeah. So we need Phil to say would argue and friend for us to win this Full House Bingo card. It would be impressive if we win this. Can we win our first ever hardcore mode bingo card? 5x5 went at that. We'll take a gamble, we'll take a risk, but by God, we're close.
Hits in the box, unlike that last Disney box that we opened, we're guaranteed to get some hits in this box, okay? So, let's get some support. Please, let's get some contributions so that we can open packs. They start at $100. We're at $89 right now. We're literally $11 away from our first pack ever of Disney Lurkana Attack of the Vine. Contributions are cumulative, so at 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, etc. Each 50 is a pack. And if we get a $50 contribution all in one go, that's a bonus pack. And if we get a $100 contribution, that's a bonus pack of Lurkana. And that's a pack of Mega Dream EX, the cards that we got the God Pack in earlier in the week. So please, let's get some support going. If you enjoy the content, please support it. And let's get those packs ripped today. Very nice.
Nope.
All right.
Who fucking cares?
Well, that's the thing. Kane says, Marvel isn't big in Japan, and the anime style is purely due to it being Arc System Works. It's what they do. No, it's because they're catering to the Japanese. Arc System Works is trying to make games for a Japanese audience, or people who like Japanese culture, anime, etc. You know, they made Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, you're right, all their games, you know, Dragon Ball Fighters. Duh, that whole game looks like Akira Toriyama art. They're trying to cater to that Japanese demographic, and this game has failed to do that. It's flopped. Okay. I did comb my hair today. It's just all messed up for some reason. I have no idea why.
Go back to Super Cuts and
Why did I tell you to spread your cheeks for Kino Casino? Because you guys are such simps for them over on the Kick Chat side that you might as well just let them just bend you over and do their business. Because that's basically...
Let me rewind that. So I was debating for Phil Sarah, but let's rewind that so we can hear this little toxic little message.
I have no idea why. Why did I tell you to spread your cheeks for Kino Casino? Because you guys are such simps for them over on the Kick Chat side that you might as well just let them just bend you over and do their business. Because that's basically what you let them do anyway with your wallet, so you might as well just let them do it physically to you too. That's what I meant. Am I jealous they make 2 to 3 times what I make in donos? No, because before I robbed the casino, they probably made 10 times what I make in donos. Nothing here says, I wasn't around last summer. Would you say this is your most successful August? You've had a killer month of awesome pulls and fun content. W month. Well, in reality, 2 years ago is when I started that collab with Kino Casino, and I got a huge burst in viewership, attendance, and support as a result of their viewership coming to mine and supporting me every day. Like, I was making, no exaggeration, was it 150? It was either $100 or $200 of just tips every stream for a while there, okay? So, I was doing amazing at that time. But that was fleeting. That lasted like a month and a half. Not even.
You gotta be kidding me. Phil started talking about the whale badge on Kick, but he deleted the email and now doesn't know how it works. Holy fuck. Oh god, glorious. We might see that in future if we catch up. I just kind of realised. Why are we watching Phil at 1.5 speed? Let's watch him at 2 times speed. Let's speed this sub bitch up.
And then that attendance went down, the support went down, because eventually the people watching me at that point were like, wait, he's not a drama creator? He's not just gonna talk shit every stream about people and watch content and react to it in a negative way? No, that's not what I do. But that's what they were expecting, because that's what they wanted from Kino Casino, and they thought because I was collabing with them that I was gonna do it, and I didn't, and so they gravitated away.
Faster, faster, faster!
DSP Glazer, thanks for $2. Even at $100, you don't open packs. Yes, I do. The first milestone's $100. That's a pack opening. What you said is factually incorrect, but thanks for $2.
So,
let's see here. Yeah, it was pretty miserable, to be honest with you. Nothing here, because that's not the kind of content I like to make. But it was, like I've explained, it was a necessary evil. I needed to get my name out there and more notability and more eyes on me than I could just get by myself. Because I tried a lot and it wasn't working. My detractors had kept me down for so long and were illegally stealing my content and just they were benefiting. Anything good that happened to me or anything good that I did, the detractors benefited, not me. It wasn't until the Kino Casino collab that I finally got outside eyes to start looking at me. And in the last 2 years, an unprecedented amount of new people have come to check me out that normally would have ignored me. And therefore, I'm doing very well for myself. If it weren't for that arc of drama, I never would be where I am today. And I wouldn't be able to do what I love doing today. So again, it was necessary, but we're out of that for good. I'm not going back to that shit, thankfully.
Bullshit!
I'm not any kind of an animal or spirit animal. You can stop asking me that silly question. I know some people are into that stuff. I am not. No, I did not know that. Rest in peace to Cobes. King Cobra. JFS, is that what his full name was? Who apparently passed away 1 year ago today. Way too early. The thing here is I speak only for myself, but once I actually decided to watch your real content, I realized I like these streams. People just need to give it a shot. They don't see this. This interaction we're literally having right now, no one sees that. They only see the highlight, the negative toxic stuff that people want to highlight out of context, or you know what I'm saying? That's it. Or they want to frame what I'm saying that's actually a positive into something negative, because that's how they make money and they get views. No one benefits from positive, wholesome content, right? No one is going to get clickbait. No, you know, that's not the easy way out. The easy way out is to be dramatic, to be toxic, to be negative, because people are very stupid. Oh, Jade wants to see the box. Here it is, and that's what people voted for, Jade.
Yay!
Once we hit our milestones of support.
Wait, fucking Jade. I mean, we don't have free spaces for this, but still, fucking is Jade, so.
Squeak, squeak, free space.
And I will count it a free space for future bingo stream, but not this one. But there we go. Good old Jade.
Attack of the Vine. This is the newest Disney Lore Card box, literally the newest one. So we're seeing the newest Disney cards available.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
What's my favorite Looney Tunes character of all time? Probably Daffy Duck.
That's a strange choice. He's kind of a... He's not exactly a redeeming character, is he? He's quite a dislikable character in the grand scheme of things, you know? Oh well, each their own.
There you go, nothing here says that's why the Asmongold interview was eye-opening. You came across as a chill streamer, not like the film that we only see in clips. I'm glad to hear that. And again, I wish that there was more opportunities for that. There just isn't. Because most people want...
But you lied profusely to Asmongold about that. You claimed to Asmongold. You lied to him and said that if it without you asking for support, you only got $30. Whereas in fact, you made $150 without asking for support. You lied massively about money that you got for not begging to try and fucking justify why you feel you need to beg to him.
Interview me just want drama, and Asmongold giving me a chance to have a real conversation about real stuff, not just drama.
Is it a real conversation if you're lying to him, though? That's a big... Is it really a real conversation if you're choosing to fucking fabricate the truth? Because then it's not a real conversation, is it?
It's actually what benefited me the most. Like, of course, since then, countless people have contacted me for an interview. And I'm like, what do you want to talk about, right? And guess what the topic always is? Drama. I'm like, I don't want to do drama. You want to have a conversation with me about the history of fighting games, or the current state of fighting games, about being a YouTuber, about gaming, about any of this stuff. I'll go for it. No, they want to talk about drama. They want to talk about people who don't like me. They want to talk about e-begging. They want to talk about all that. No, fuck off. I don't make drama content. I don't need to talk about that. I'm successful. I don't waste my time with that shit. So, I even said this right after the Asmongold interview. I said, if anyone out there is interested in having a real conversation with me about intelligent topics, I'm always down for that, but no one is. The problem is the people who want to have those conversations would never have them with me because then my detractors will go harass them. It's like I said, I have reached out for numerous collabs in the last 2 years. I've talked with probably, I'm not even exaggerating, probably 40, 50 different people, groups, podcasts, etc. Brainstorming, talking. At the end of the day, the answer is always, actually, it would actually be great content, but we don't want you on because then we're going to be on kiwi farms and our families will be doxxed and we'll all be harassed. So, it's not me that's the problem. It's the toxic cloud around me that is formulated of these no-life, eternally online, likely mentally disturbed losers who don't deserve the time of day, but somehow are allowed to just have free reign to harass people on the internet all day long. So
why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I just gotta survive as much as I can within that vortex, okay? DX Shooter, how are you today? Good to see you. Welcome. Darkside Chris, how you doing? Do you have a favorite Soulsborne boss fight of all time? Ugh. There's too many to count. Whenever people ask me those questions, would I have an answer? Yeah, if right now I had a big spreadsheet or listing of every FromSoft boss, and I could look at them all and be like, oh, that was good, I remember that one. I can't do it off the top of my head. It's too much of a range, you know what I mean? Comedy Masters, would you talk about politics again? I like talking about politics occasionally from time to time. The thing is, I'm not extreme. I'm not all the way right and I'm not all the way left. And it seems like those are the only kind of politics talk shows that do well. No one wants to hear like a reasonable take. Everyone just wants to be extreme for drama purposes. And therefore, I feel like if I started politics again, no one would care. It would flop again, just like it did the first time.
Basically, no one gave a shit about his fucking political takes, and so he gave up on it.
I know. Nothing here says if you could go on normal podcasts and have legitimate normal combos about games in life, you'd have so many fans. I know, and I can't. I'm not allowed to because of the toxic idiots around me. Not me, not my actions, the toxic fucking morons who won't let go, and for some reason they're allowed to behave like that on the internet. They shouldn't be. Immediately, all these dumb fucks who make defamatory content about me should be deleted. All of their channels should immediately be deleted, right now. It shouldn't be allowed. It's all illegal, but I don't have endless money to sue them all, to basically have a leg to stand on here and defend myself. But YouTube should just say, what the fuck, it's defamatory, delete it. Why don't?
Am I doing anything illegal? Like, I'm taking what you say and I'm reacting to it and making it transformative in that respect. And if you bring up bullshit, I will disagree with you. Just because I'm criticising what you're fucking doing doesn't make it fucking illegal, you stupid prick. You know, I'm not rebroadcasting the fucking Super Bowl here, you know what I mean? It's just a fucking another YouTube stream. You don't fucking have the right to fucking say, hey, they're stealing my fucking content because I'm making this absolutely transformative. We make it into a fucking Daft Bingo game, for fuck's sake. So, yeah. You take your little lawyer. By all means, fucking pay a lawyer thousands of fucking dollars, but they'll fucking tell you the same thing. You ain't got a fucking gout-ridden foot to stand on.
I don't get it. It should all be gone, and then I'd be able to make my content, no one would be harassing, and I'd go do on whatever I want, but it's never gonna happen. As long as there's...
If there was no single detractors whatsoever anymore to pay attention to you, you would fucking be out of business within a year. I am absolutely 100% confident that if there's no single detractors out there whatsoever paying attention to Phil Bonnell, he'd be gone in a year.
Money involved, it's never gonna happen. Alien Magi says, did you think about expanding your streams to YouTube, vertical, and TikTok? Well, there is a way, if you can believe it, listen to this, because I think this is incredibly silly. Right now, as I'm streaming this podcast, I could be dual streaming it. What does that mean? I could be streaming it both full screen like this, but I could also be streaming a crunched vertical version that would fit a phone vertically. I could dual stream it. YouTube has that capability. Why? Why would I ever want to do that? How does that benefit anyone? Why would you want to see me crunched and like cut off? You know what I'm saying? Crop? Why would you want to see the video crop? Who the fuck wants to watch it like that? Oh, I just hit the wrong button. Like, I understand that there's a huge audience for TikTok live streaming and stuff like, you know what I mean? The vertical live streams, the IRL stuff. But I just don't understand at all the dual streaming thing. Like, if you're going to do the vertical stream because you're doing IRL streaming, then do it. If you're going to do a stream in your studio with big effects and good camera lighting and everything, then do that. Why on earth would you want to do both at the same time? I don't know. Right, see, and there you go. So nothing here says the second half of your admirable interview where you guys just chilled and talk games was the turning point and such a great talk. And that's the kind of content I want to put out. 100% that's the kind of content I wish to put out. No one wants to involve themselves with me who does that content because they don't want to be harassed by my detractors. Basically, I don't blame them, but it does suck. Like, I don't want to bring toxic harassment to people just because they've associated with me in a positive way. And it seems to happen every time because these people are crazy nut jobs and no one goes after them. Someone should be holding those people accountable for their actions because what they're doing is sometimes actually illegal. Bruh. They're breaking the law with the things they do to harass people, yet no one holds them accountable. So it just sucks. What can I say? It is life, right? And I can't myself do anything about it unless I get rich. If I hit the lotto and I'm a multimillionaire, and then maybe I can have some lawsuits against these dumb fucks and take them down. Outside of that, I never can. So,
guys, I might get sued by Darkside Phil. Hashtag save the bingo.
It just is what it is. So I'm doing what I like. At least, again, what I'm grateful for, I'm doing content I love and I'm proud of. Okay, I am. These days, I'm proud of the quality. I'm proud of the tone. I'm proud of the content I'm putting out every single stream. In the past, I liked the tone and quality, but I didn't like the visuals. I didn't like the audio. I knew it was shit. I couldn't afford to do better. Now I'm doing better. I'm happy for that. Okay, really? And I just hope that I can maintain and continue to do entertaining and fun stuff. Listening to your feedback, getting the levels of support I'm getting is amazing. So hopefully we can maintain, right? But it just sucks that I can't really do the content that I would love to do with others. I can't ever collab because positive collaborations aren't possible with this level of toxicity and idiots that stalk me. I understand that. Like Bandit says, vertical streams get pushed out to a different viewer base. It may help. I don't think it would. I'm being honest with you. I don't think it would. I don't think it would help at all. I don't think it would benefit. Alt outsider, no one has any idea what you're talking about. For the record, no one understands you. So you keep spamming the same content. No one knows what you're talking about. Oh, you're troll too? Okay, well fuck off then. Get him out of here. A complete idiot.
Who fucking cares?
Boo! It's boring. You're boring, everybody.
See, but that's the thing, Bandit. Views don't equate to success. It just doesn't. He says, I've seen some streamers who do dual streaming now, and their verticals do better than their horizontal stream. It doesn't matter, though. The overall views never matter. It never has, never will. It's all about engagement. It's about support. It's about bringing people back to the content who like it and will be there for it. It's not about, oh, I pushed out a vertical stream and I got a bunch of people randomly clicking on it. No one cares. It doesn't benefit you.
Hello there.
So fresh eyes to your content is not beneficial to your content because those fresh eyes don't want to stick around for your content. Is that what you're saying? Gotcha, Phil.
Can we get a front POV camera instead of top down? Well, I don't know how I would do that because my monitor's right here. You see? Like, how on earth would I do that if the monitor has to be there? I don't know how I would do a camera any different. Like, I could slightly lower this camera right now. On the tripod it's on, I could probably get it from where it is down maybe 5 to 6 inches. It would be just above the monitor then. But that's probably it. That's the most I could lower it. I don't know how I could possibly lower it any more than that. You know, could I raise the monitor way up? Yeah, but all day I'd be staring into my neck like this and that would kill my neck. I need to have this stuff at a natural viewing angle. You see? I'm not drifting away from gaming, Thomas. I already explained. DSP Gaming. So the name DSP Gaming has to do with gaming because gaming is any kind of gaming. It could be video games, it could be card games, it could be tabletop games, it could be board games. It's all gaming. That's why I called the channel DSP Gaming back in the day. That's not why I called it DSP Video Games. I called it DSP Gaming, well knowing that maybe in the future I would branch out and do other content. So that's why. By the way, shout out to John M. John M had given me a few, let me refresh the page. He had given me some jewels earlier, and I missed them. Let me see if I can find them because I want to see exactly how many he actually gave me. There's 250. I think you've done 250 earlier as well. Did you, John M? I think you did, right? So since you did 250 and 250, that means it's basically $2.50 of support, because that's how it works. It's basically half a penny each. So let me go ahead and count that, because I feel like I missed out earlier. I think you had already done it earlier too, right? Okay. And I just got 500 kicks from Gingerbread Man saying, remember to get...
Jesus Christ, man. We're still behind DSP by about 30 minutes. He's ended the podcast. The podcast has come to an end 30 minutes from now. We have 30 minutes for Phil to say would argue or friend.
To donate to the American Cancer Association. Is there an American Cancer Association? I thought it was the American Cancer Society. I think you got it wrong. But thanks for 500 kicks. I think you got the name wrong. I'm almost positive it's the American Cancer Society. That rings a bell more to me. So guys, we are currently $2 away. $2 $8 away from our first milestone of opening some Lorcana Divine cards. Let's go. Let's hit that milestone right now. Let's lock in our first pack rip. Nothing here says, aside from the very top TCG channels, the production value of card openings are garbage, like some random guy in a potato cam trying to opening pack. If you guys have any recommendations of how to improve, I want to hear them. I don't watch any other TCG creators at all. I would like to know what I can do to improve. However, please understand, I don't want to completely redesign the studio or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can maneuver or change some things over here to make it better, if you could recommend a different way of opening that would look better. I think that the God Pack opening looked great. I watched the pack. I was like, wow, I'm opening a God Pack and every card looks crisp and good on the camera. I'm showing it, I'm moving it around right in front so you can see the reflectiveness and the texture and everything on each and every card. And then I'm scanning, I'm giving you the values, right? I laid them out nicely on the table so you can see them all next to each other. I thought it looked great. Stuart Ace, thank you for £2. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, do I owe you a flex for that? Do I owe you a nice big flex for that? Yeah, I do. Thank you, Stuart Ace, for £2. I wonder what the pound conversion is right now. So that's $2.73. Thank you. So we have officially with that hit our first milestone, meaning we will open one pack of Disney Lorcana. Now, as I stated, let's hit multiple milestones, right? Let's actually try to hit more than one milestone. So we can do an official DSP pack. Obviously, if I'm opening a new box, we want to see more than just, 1 or 2 packs. Let's go. Can someone do a $50 contribution to get us a bonus pack? That we will have 3 because we'll hit the next milestone and we'll get the bonus pack as well. Let's go.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Layla says, why don't Nintendo discount their first-party games? I went to buy Pokemon Shield, still $60 because they don't have to. They hold the stranglehold on that market. Therefore, they continuously upcharge and they never lower the prices because they feel that's where they're making their big money. And in a lot of ways, they're right, quite frankly. Thanks, Arg made up for 2 jewels. You dropped some more, you did another 2. Thank you for those. Thank you to the few people who dropped a few kicks over on Kick as well. Well, how are we doing? Let's take a quick look. So, we got 1 sub today on Kick. Can we get more than 1 sub? Can maybe, someone drop some gifted subs for the community over there? I'm sure they would appreciate it. We got some good kicks already. That's great. We have 1 membership on YouTube. Can we get more than the 1 membership we got from Big Mac? We got some decent amount of super chats. We got some jewels. Tips are $10 is not bad for a tip. It'd be good to get maybe a tip bigger than 10. But there you go. There's where we're a little lagging. I would say the subs and the memberships right now would be the ways that we could definitely have a little bit more that would help out. Gorilla, I don't know what your question was, so it would be hard to answer it. Here. Oh, do I feel responsible for the yellow painted slate of single-player games? No. I don't make video games. I can't be responsible for it. You have to understand that my simple existence, that I maybe have a certain way that I play games, that I prefer games or whatever, that does not stir what game devs do or push them in any direction at all. It's up to them if they wanted to select a playthrough of mine and use it as a guidelines of how to design future games. That's on them. Or they can ignore my existence. But no, I didn't single-handedly make games easier or hand-holding. That was a game dev decision. They felt that making their games like that would actually increase sales, and therefore they changed them for that. I mean, yeah, undoubtedly most games now have the yellow.
You were quite literally an example, a game dev presentation of what... You're very good, Phil, at being an example.
Paint on everything, right? Even Resident Evil had yellow paint on everything when we were playing it. I didn't make that decision, they did. Tony Tone, how are you, man? Thanks for $5, and he says cheers to the weekend, everyone. I hope everyone does have a great weekend. Keep in mind, I will not be here tomorrow. I will return on Sunday for a level 1 podcast where hopefully I'll be able to talk about Dust Bloods if it actually works. I hope it actually works tomorrow. And then we're going to be doing a major stream of... What are we playing? Mario Sunshine again? Hold on, because I'm having a brain fart. Yep, Mario Sunshine and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. That's what we're doing on Sunday. There you go. And then Black Flag with the... Oh, hold up a second. Okay. This is the last topic I wanted to talk about, and it completely slipped my mind. How are you doing, Emma? Good afternoon. DSP tries it. I hope that you guys enjoyed last week's episode. I think it did pretty good. Let me check. I haven't checked on it in a bit, but a few days ago... it had done pretty well. Let's double check. It did do well. Absolutely it did well. In fact, it performed pretty darned well. For only being out since Monday, it's actually one of the more profitable episodes of DSP Tries It I've done in a long time. So, yeah, that's good. So I guess the then versus now idea is working. People seem to enjoy this idea. So here's the question, okay? Is there anything new in fast food that you would like to see me do this week for DSP Tries It that's like pressing and time-oriented? Like, is there something that's timely, that just came out, that ties into a movie, that ties into an event, that's a limited time thing? Or should I keep focusing on my idea and then go to new items later? Like, the only new item that I've been made aware of that apparently Chick-fil-A, as of this Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday, is going to have a new chicken and waffle sandwich. Let me see.
Make the bad man stop.
Yeah, see, it's not there yet. They still have that honey pepper pimento, which I tried and I thought it was decent, but I wasn't in love with it. So I think this week they're adding a new chicken and waffle sandwich, which obviously eventually I would like to try, but I'm not exactly sure if that's what we should do this week. My idea was to continue with the then versus now idea, and I wanted to probably go to Wendy's to do then versus now. In fact, if I go to Wendy's right now...
My biggest fans are idiots.
They're still doing the pub pretzel sandwich, which they've always had. Yeah. Okay, they didn't always have it, but they've had it 3 separate times. I did it over a decade ago, and then I did it last time they had it, and now they have it again. So it's going to be the same sandwich. So what I would probably do if I went to Wendy's, I'd probably get the Big Bacon Classic, the spicy chicken sandwich, the baked potato, and maybe one more thing. Like 4 things that I've had over the years to compare directly and see if they're still good or if they're bad, what's the value for the pricing. Just like I just did with Taco Bell, people actually really like that episode. So I think I'd like to do that with Wendy's this week. Again, unless someone has an idea of something new that's better. Even the Chick-fil-A, I'd like to do it, but it can wait a week or 2. Maybe I do it in a couple of weeks, right? Sadly, I can't do the Pokemon Donuts and Krispy Kreme that someone just brought up. There's no Krispy Kreme in my area. It's an hour away, so I can't do Krispy Kreme. They don't exist here. Subway has a new Doritos with hot honey sandwich. That's disgusting. I would never eat a Subway again. I already told you guys after that Subway disaster last time I ate there for DSP Tries It. No, I'm actually never eating a Subway again in my life. I actually refuse to step foot inside a Subway store. I'm serious.
But you wouldn't be going in a store because you DoorDash it. So you wouldn't have to go to the store.
Made up, thanks for 100 jewels. Oh, thanks for 2 jewels. Excuse me. He's sending a lot of 2 jewels. TX Shooter, thanks for $5. He says, I hope the new Silent Hill will be good, not like the last one. What's your favorite Silent Hill? My favorite of all time? Ooh. I mean, I'm probably just going to go with 2, because that's the one that most people like the story of, including me. And I think the remake was ridiculously good, to the point where it was my game of the year. So Silent Hill 2. And I'm with you. Last year's Silent Hill F was not Silent Hill. That was a name grab only. It was, let's use the name of Silent Hill to make a game that's nothing like Silent Hill and make money off of it. It worked, because it did sell, but the game sucked ass, in my opinion. I really didn't like it. So hopefully this new Silent Hill, what's it called, Townfall, I think? Hopefully this one will be good.
Just say these two things.
Mortal Shell 2? Probably not. Just being honest. I don't think so.
Please say these two things, Phil.
Thing. I wouldn't go to do a DSP tries just on a dessert like that. I didn't even know they had a new thing. Let's check it out.
Please, Phil. Just call somebody a friend and you don't mean it.
New s'mores lava cake. Graham cracker cake stuffed with chocolate chip and marshmallow flavored cream filling. Because if you're going to eat a greasy pizza, why not wash it down with a s'mores lava cake, right? Why not just completely clog your arteries instead of only half? American cuisine is just out of control disgusting. Seriously, man. Ugh. Yikes. Matchwick says, why would you not want to play the hottest game right now? All physical copies are completely sold out online. I can't find it in any stores. Honest answer about Mortal Shell 2, Matchwick? Here's my honest answer. Because in 2 weeks, no one will even remember Mortal Shell 2. That's why. It's hot right now, because we're in the middle of summer. Nothing's really coming out. Once the new releases start hitting, end of August, early September, no one will care about that game whatsoever. I'm already playing a variety of games that are doing well. There's no reason for me to add another one to the mix. That game will be a fart in the wind.
I mean, you said the same thing about Baldur's Gate. And that ended up getting Game of the Year. I'm not saying you're wrong, Phil, but you don't know this for sure. You're guessing there's going to be a situation, but you generally have no idea. You're guessing this, and if you're right, then you can say I told you so, and if you're wrong, you'll fucking just ban people if I can say that anyway. Because how dare they fucking contradict you on your streams?
That is a good question. When does the Silksong DLC come out? I wish it would come out right away. I love Silksong. I would love to play the DLC, but I don't think it has a release date, right? Virtual Voice says, have you ever thought about cutting down the long podcast to do more games like Mortal Shell? Well, let's see. I'm doing this podcast for an hour 52 minutes. I've already made over $100 and it's still climbing. No, I think I'm doing good. I think people...
So that's the reason. Less gameplay, more talking and getting money for talking. On a gaming channel. Jesus Christ, man. So basically, you're prioritizing talking more just for the sake of getting money. But let's be real here. His gameplay doesn't get as much money as usual. And I think he's very aware of this, which is why he's purposefully doing less gameplay than usual anymore. He won't admit it, but that's pretty much the reason.
Like to just talk with me and hang out and have a good time with topics and news and you know, chill vibes. It's actually pretty successful for me, so I'll do what works.
So you have your chat there saying when you're going to get to gameplay because I want to see gameplay, and you're like, well, fuck you because I'm getting money. So fuck what you want because I'm getting paid, bitch.
That's right, Beef Supreme. Although, he says, you work hard to stay as healthy as you are. No diabetes, no high cholesterol. That's damn straight. And I'm getting buff. Fine. I mean, it took a while, but it actually, I am starting to see good results with my workouts. It is actually starting to pay dividends. You see how big my arms are starting to finally get after all the work I put in?
Nope.
I'm actually having 2 days off from working out. I've been working out all week, and now I get 2 days off from working out, so I get to do stuff. I might, if I can do it for a reasonable price, I might try to see Backrooms this weekend, but I don't want to pay $20 to rent the movie. I just feel like that's too much money. I saw Obsession for $6. I was like, that was very reasonable. I wasn't in love with the movie, but it was still a good watch, you know? I want to watch Backrooms, but I don't want to pay $20 to rent the goddamn thing digitally. In fact, I wonder if the price went down. Let me see. Yes! I waited and it went down to $7.99. Look at that. That's amazing. I waited and waiting 2 weeks. The price.
He expressed more joy for a $12 saving than he has for a $150 tip. The joy in his face at potentially saving $12 to watch a movie. You know what I mean, what the fuck, man? Like, literally, I don't remember seeing Phil this happy before. Wait for it.
Yeah.
The sheer joy in his face. Hey, wait, where's myself so I can look at myself being happy? Hey, there I am, yay! Hooray! $12 saved! Yay! He's reading little arms, trying to flex and nothing's happening.
I waited and it went down to $7.99. Look at that. That's amazing. I waited and waiting 2 weeks, the price dropped a ton. Wow. Winner. Patience pays off. All right, maybe I'll watch it. And if so many people are telling me to watch this movie, then I'm probably going to check it out. Cool. That's awesome. And again, for the record, it's on principle. Of course, I can afford the $20 rental, but I don't think it's worth it to pay $20 to rent a movie. That's ridiculous.
But you think it's worth charging your audience $150 to open a pack of cards that cost you like sometimes some of these packs cost you like $70 or $80 for the whole box. You charge your audience double just to open one pack from that box. It's okay for you to rip people off, but it's not okay for you to feel ripped off.
Nothing here says I wouldn't be surprised to get thousands of regular viewers because there's podcast fans, gaming fans, etc. No, that very much 100% is true. Right now, I know for a fact, I have a group of people that just watch the podcast in the morning show. I have a group of people that just watch the certain games they particularly like. I have a group of people who are watching all of the card unpackings, okay? There's different demographics and different groups that are watching each piece of content. There are super fans who watch everything. I honestly believe the super fans are getting more rare. That more people now are just selecting from this buffet of content I'm giving you. They're selecting the pieces of content that they like most, which I think
From this buffet of content? It's a fucking smorgasbord of fucking shit. This buffet of content. Get the fuck out of here. Let me hear that again.
Different groups that are watching each piece of content. There are super fans who watch everything. I honestly believe the super fans are getting more rare. That more people now are just selecting from this buffet of content I'm giving you. They're selecting the pieces of content that they like most, which I think is honestly a good thing. Select the content you want. Don't binge on it all. And I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to provide enough content that there's different groups that are here for different content. Innocent Bystander, thanks for 500 kicks. Another charity that means a lot is the Special Bunny Rabbit Rescue. Okay, I don't know anything about that, but thank you for 500 kicks. I appreciate that. We're up to 115. Now we're 35 away of support from our second milestone, which means we would lock in an episode of DSP Pack Rips at the end of the stream to open our first Disney Lorcana card. So let's go. Let's rally. Let's get a big tip. Let's get a big $50 tip, right? Let's get 10 subs over on Kick. Let's get a $50 super chat. How about 50? Well, it wouldn't be 50,000. It would be 100,000 jewels to be $50. Jeez, that's a lot. 100,000 jewels? Don't do that. Just do a $50 super chat. Forget 100,000 jewels. That's way too many. That's way too many. Let's go. Did you even know they actually made a whale badge on Kick, but I don't know how it works. They made
a here we go. The whale badge talk.
Freaking whale badge on Kick, but they launched it like 2 days ago. I don't know. There's VIPs, there's OGs, but I don't know how you get the whale badge because they sent me an email about it, but I didn't read it. I deleted it, and then when I reopened it, I was like, oh shit, I deleted it. I don't know what it said. So I don't know how you do the whale badge thing, but apparently there is a whale badge on Kick. I'm sure people would compete for it and want it, but I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I did hear that. I heard that someone leaked the entire Spider-Man brand new day movie on Twitter, and it was there for like 2 days before it finally got taken down. That's insane. Watching the entire movie on Twitter is something crazy, man. Nothing here says, I never understood criticisms of you putting out a variety of content. It's a good thing. Gaming, podcasts, cards, food, big channels of different shows on the same channel. Here's why. I know exactly why, because I've been around long enough. I can explain. Back in the day, people wanted to follow every piece of content that someone put out. Every single piece. So, for example, I used to play so many games, people would legit complain, you play too much and we can't watch it all. To which I said, what's the problem? Just watch what you want to watch. You don't have to watch every piece of content. And then people would say, well, we want to. So we're mad now because we can't watch all of your content because you put out too much. And I was like, and there's not much I can do to control that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't control that. I can't make more time for you. But I feel like people should be choosing what they want. People should be selecting the content that they want. And they shouldn't be demanding that they watch all content or demanding that the creator make less content. Just watch what you want.
But when detractors make your content watchable, you get bitchy and upset about it because we fucking managed to fucking take out most of your boring shit and only include the relevant bits which you claim that are context.
And here's the other thing too, okay? I have days off. I'm not here all day every day. I do stream 5 to 6 days a week, but I have time off. You can easily get caught up on the stuff you didn't see when I'm not here, right?
Wait, but Phil, but not that might be your viewers' day off as well from their shit. You know, like he's is he assuming that everyone watches him or like that's their days off while he's watching him? While they're watching him? What? I got no. Jesus Christ! So you've got to commit. I remember Phil uploads like 7, 8, 9 hours of content per day. You know? And he's assuming that you can take your day off and watch 3 days, 4 days worth of content. Maybe if you watch it 2 times speed to get through it all. You know? Just use your entire fucking day off. Just stay awake just for 24 hours. Jesus, man.
I definitely think there's just some people that are like super fans and they want to watch everything and they feel left out or like behind the 8 ball or like, it would be like, for example, let's say, what's your favorite TV show right now? I'm just curious. Like, let's say your favorite TV show is, I don't know, House of the Dragon, right? What if House of the Dragon literally put out an hour show every single day, right? Maybe taking 1 day off a week. So in 1 week, you're expected to watch 7 hours of House of the Dragon. And if you miss an episode, you're behind and you don't know what's going on in the story. So now when the new episode is coming out, you can't watch the new episode yet because you're backlogged 3 episodes. You got to go back and watch that when you have a chance. So does that make sense? I get that mentality. And I think the difference here is, with me, I'm doing so much different content. You can tune into a live stream and it's fine if you miss the last few because I'm doing so much variety. You're probably okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I just played Dark Souls 2 5 days in a row and if you miss the last 4 streams, you won't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I think it's okay. But I think a lot of people treat it like that. They think it's like watching an ongoing series or something when it's really not. It shouldn't be. But that's how a lot of people do treat it. Someone tipped me $5 to tell me I'm getting old. Take care of yourself. So let me get this straight. You're telling someone who used to weigh 240 pounds, regularly was around 210 pounds, someone who hadn't worked out since he was basically in his 20s, and someone who ate incredibly unhealthily, was drinking literally every day. You're telling someone who used to be like that, who has now cut down to around 163 pounds, who actually is getting buff and putting muscle on his body, working out on his machine every night, who has completely changed their diet to be high protein, low carbs, low fat, cut out cheese and all that out of the diet, right? And someone who doesn't really drink that much anymore, every once in a while, but not all the time. You're telling me, man, I'm getting old, I need to make life improvements. Thanks for the $5. Appreciate that. We're now up to 120 of support. 30 to go for our next milestone and to hit that second pack opening and lock in for DSP pack rips. Ryukin says, any interest in playing Rise of the Ronin? No, I don't know what that is. This is hilarious. Ghoul says, you've aged a lot the last 2 years. I've improved my camera in the last 2 years. I always look like shit, but I got a better camera. So now, when I do the close-up, you can see my hair is all fucked up, my face is fucked up, I have white hairs in my beard. You can see that before because I used a peach fuzz potato can. Now you can actually see it. I looked bad forever. In reality, I actually look better right now than I have in like 10 years. No exaggeration. I'm looking better now than I have in a very long time. It's just that...
See, I would object to that because okay, there's something that Phil neglects to remember, okay? He used to do some streams several years ago using his phone. No, not streams, but content. Let me take you to something which didn't last too long as an endeavour from Phil. Let me take you to his shorts channel, okay? This is the wee shitey shorts channel here, you know? And, yeah, he used to fucking do these little fucking updates, you know? Initial thoughts on Final Fantasy fucking 16 or whatever, or 17 or whatever. And, like, these little update videos, you know? So, how about this one, okay?
So I...
Chop. No, that's not what I asked for. I wanted, no, that's not what I clicked on. I clicked on... No, I clicked on this short here. Where is it? This one here.
So I just finished...
So here we go. This was made by Phil. When was it? Fuck, never mind the comments. Description, here we go. This was uploaded by Phil on the 23rd of June 2023. Over 3 years ago. Using his phone's camera. Which is a better quality of camera, of course, than you know, than his webcam at the time. Okay, so what do you think? Do you think Phil looked better or worse back then compared? Phil's trying to imply that he's kind of always looked like this. He's just got a bit older. Yeah, compared to like you know this from Phil today. That you know. That's him today. Saying, I got a better webcam, so I've always looked at this, but my webcam was shite, so it didn't matter at the time. That was his argument, okay? But if we go to his short here and hyperfixate on his ugly ass face here, what do you think, okay? I'm going to mute Phil here and we'll just let it play, and you'll see him move about here and his jowls flapping all shit. You know? Now, what was his face a bit rounder and fuller? Yes, of course it was, you know? Without a doubt. But did he look healthier then than he does today? Yeah, I would say so. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, you know? But yeah, this is Phil 3 years ago, you know? Using his phone's camera to record his selfie thoughts here for a YouTube short, you know? You can see the greys in his beard, whatever, but his hair looks a lot better, you know? His face is a bit full, but it doesn't look unhealthy by any means, you know? Compared to today, anyway, today it looks fucking, you know, just like he's withering away for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? It doesn't look like he's getting stronger, it looks like he's getting fucking weaker. But whatever, according to Phil, though, it's a good thing.
You say, hey, fuck off.
Jesus Christ almighty, man. But yeah, so that's what Phil looked like 3 years ago, with his phone camera, you know? Compare that to today, you know? And he's trying to say, don't blame me, blame the webcam. Whatever you say, son, whatever you fucking say, let's just get the full context of this little mini crash out here.
Fucked up, my face is fucked up, I have white hairs in my beard. You can see that before because I used a peach fuzz potato can. Now you can actually see it. I looked bad forever. In reality, I actually look better right now than I have in like 10 years. No exaggeration, I'm looking better now than I have in a very long time. It's just that you can see the differences because the camera is of good quality now. This isn't rocket science, you're just very stupid and ignorant.
What do you think, guys? Do you think Phil looked better 3 years ago from his phone camera? Or do you think he looks better now? Genuine question, do you think he looked better then or now? I personally think he looked better then, even though he was a bit heavier, for sure. He looked healthier. Because he certainly does not look healthy these days to me anyway, but you guys make up your own minds. I think he seemed healthier anyway back then, even if he was, I'll say, maybe a bit too heavy.
Say Hunch and a Go-Go Baby says, would you ever run polls based on subscribers and donators? Like donators and people who pay money at priority. Well, what I could do now, which I was never allowed to do before, I could actually do, listen to this, members-only stuff. Yes, I could actually do a members-only poll, a members-only video, and it would matter because now people can't get discounted memberships anymore. They were discontinued 4 days ago. Anyone now who is a member actually pays for it with a reasonable amount of value. Like even in Argentina, the membership's still around $2. It used to be 4 cents. Now
that's not true because you just gifted 5 members earlier on and you didn't pay for them, Phil. YouTube gave them to you for free. They have no value. You don't get money for them. So do those members don't get a vote then because they got them for free off you?
Oh, it's $2. So perhaps I could do members-only content. Tree did a $5 super chat. Says, have you considered bone smashing, mewing, or their look smashing techniques? No. It doesn't matter how much of that I do. I'll always kind of look the same, I feel. If anything, I'm happy that finally, due to the diet and workouts, a lot of the chubbiness of my face has gone away. I still have a little bit here in the cheeks. I don't know if that'll ever go away. The little bit of jowls I still have left. But you haven't noticed, a hell of a lot of it is gone. You can notice it more, I think, here. When you look at the side of my face, because it used to be all big and bloated, and now it's actually much smaller now. But I still have a little bit here and a little bit there, right? But it's actually looking a lot better right now, I think, than it had before, due to the diet and the workouts. But outside of that, I don't think there's anything I would realistically be able to do to fix my face. It is what it is. Years of not taking care of myself and the drinking. I think that crazy drinking I used to do really fucked me up, to be frank with you. I'm glad that those days are behind me, but I think it really aged and destroyed me. That, you know, I was drinking so badly, man. So, someone's contacting me saying the experience is broken. Oh, I know. I know that the experience is broken. I don't know why it's broken or what's causing it. I can't fix it though. I don't run the site sadly. I don't have any I don't have any stake or any, I don't have any clout with YouTube. So I wouldn't be able to contact them and be like, hey, your experience system's broken. They're not gonna care. Tree did a $2 super chat says, you know, I'm just joking, you look great for the good work, thank you. I know you were joking. You were referencing what's his name? The fuck's that guy's name? The fucking clavicular, whatever the fuck his name is, the weirdo. You were referencing that fucking nut job. YouTube broke experience completely, it doesn't work at all anymore. It never meant anything for the record. We didn't do anything with experience, so it's fine that it's broken. But I apologize to those who like it that it is broken. That sucks. Okay? Alright, so here's what we'll do. Alright? Let's end the show. I want to check with my wife just to see. I don't know if she's ready yet because we go on a little break, we go for a walk and do stuff. I want to see if she's ready. If not, we'll probably just start with Dark Souls 2. I need your help. I am desperately stuck in Dark Souls 2. Like, I don't know where to go. I need a bonfire. If I don't find a bonfire, I can't make progress. I'm going to lose like half an hour of gameplay. So I hope you guys can help me find this goddamn bonfire. Yeah, I hope so. Okay? Alright, let's end the show. Remember, tomorrow I'll do my best to try to play Dustbloods. There's no guarantee it's going to work. It didn't work so far today, and FromSoft already publicly apologized for it. If it works tomorrow, I'll try it out. And hopefully I'll be able to tell you all about it on Sunday's show. Okay, guys? Thank you for a great podcast. Honestly, that was a great hangout, chill session. I had a good time. And I look forward to coming back on Sunday and starting it all again. Thank you all for watching and for the support. And I will see you Sunday.
I'm really going to miss it by 2 squares. God damn it.
So, briefly, let me go check and see what's up. I'll be right back and I'll let you know either way what's up if we're going on a break or if we're going to start playing. Okay? I'll be right back.
For Christ's sake. So I'll just fast forward here. Blah, blah, blah. When does Badman return? He's away for a while. He comes back. How long is he gone for? He comes back here. He comes back here. Oh, wait. I went past it the first time. How did I do that? Because it went away here. Like, he was here.
And you say, hey, fuck off.
Wait, is that him coming back and then going away again? Hold on, what was that? What was that? So he went away. He came back here. But you're still on mute though, I think.
Okay, good news. I'm gonna go on a break now. Get it out of the way. So when I come back, we'll have 2 uninterrupted hours of streaming. Dark Souls 2, and if we qualify for DSP Packers for the Lurkana cards, okay? So I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. I'm just gonna go for a little walk, use the bathroom, probably have a snack, I'll get my coffee, I'll get everything set up. When I come back, Dark Souls 2. In the meantime, I will play you guys the highlight clips while I'm gone. Okay, in fact, hold on, let me get the monitor and everything moved over.
Jesus, so came back, decided it's going away. I want to go for a big walk. You get what I'm saying? The game, you know, it's almost time for a big walk.
Okay, alright. Let me go ahead and play you guys some highlights.
What kind of noise?
That kind of noise. Holy fucking shit, I thought that was just a fence. I touched the...
What did he say there? I am very tempted. I am very tempted to check DSP's actual stream and figure out what he said there when Rawfell had him muted. I need to. I need to find out. He might have said friend there. He might have said friend. It is imperative I go back and check on Phil's stream. Bear with me here. Bear with me. Because Phil ended shit. So I'm seeing it in my I'm seeing it in my end. So it goes away briefly, comes back, and here he is. Okay, let's listen to what he says here. Okay. At one point, at 2 sweet. Here we go.
Go for a little walk, use the bathroom, probably have a snack, I'll get my coffee, I'll get everything set up. When I come back, Dark Souls 2. In the meantime, I will play you guys the highlight clips while I'm gone. Okay, in fact, hold on, let me get the monitor and everything moved over.
You guys can't see anything, but it's okay. I can see it. It's okay. It's just we're hearing, we're listening here. We just want to listen to what it says here.
Okay.
Say friend, ya fuck.
Okay. All right.
You better say it.
Go ahead, play you guys some highlights.
You better say it. You better say it.
What kind of noise?
That kind of noise. Holy fucking shit, I thought that was just a fence. I touched the fence and a fucking insane explosion killed. Okay, I'll be back in a few guys and then it's Dark Souls 2 time. Wait, what the hell was that?
You prick. He didn't say it. That arsehole. Well, balls. Now, we should fast forward then to... Fuck. We'll also fast forward until he comes back. Which is... we're actually nearly at live DSP. We're very close to live DSP as things stand. He comes back here.
They don't make them like they used to, huh? Alright, oh, excuse me. Alright, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna need everybody's help. Because I'm stuck in this DLC and I don't know where to go. And I need the freaking bonfire. I need people to guide me to this damn bonfire or I'm screwed and I gotta redo a ton of annoying repetitive gameplay. Alright? So I hope you guys will help me find this bonfire. If not, I'm gonna be screwed, okay?
It's a real shame we're not using free spaces, because technically speaking, we do have a full house of included in free spaces we have right now. At last, hardcore mode is what it is.
Okay. Oh. Are you ready? I'm gonna go right into problems. Here we go. Okay, what is this? Blu-ray says when you load into the game, you backtrack from where you're at. The bonfire is close. If I remember right, you close at the game at the Jester Invader. Correct. I'm at the Jester Invader, so I passed the bonfire. Because we're opening, guys. New session. And remember last time? There's no bonfire. And I run through...
Is he recording? Is that him recording now? I feel like that was him recording now. As he hit this here. Hold on, I need to check this. Is he recording at this point? I feel like it is.
Oh.
After this bit, you know, hold on. And then we'll go.
Are you ready? I'm gonna go right into problems. Here we go. Okay, what is this?
Yeah, he's recording. He's definitely recording, so that's going to be an end to, guys. That's the end of the bingo. He's recording for a shitty gameplay. You know? And that is, we're 2 away from a full house, sadly. We're almost 1 in hardcore mode, 23 out of 25 in hardcore mode. Very close. He didn't say would argue and didn't say friend, so what a rat bastard. We gave it a right fucking go. We tried our best to fucking do it without free spaces, but alas, the importance of free spaces does read outside. Actually, now I think about it, even though we had free spaces with getting likes and getting the £5 tips, we would have lost free spaces as well because Phil's done over $100. So, yeah, there you go. Well, fuck it, it's all done anyway, you know, so, but we didn't get a full house, it is what it is, boo fucking who. But it's okay, we came mighty close, I mean, so we'll try again next time. Current live DSP, how much he got to you as we're kind of seeing his metrics right now. Before we bugger off from Phil, let's see how the bad man's doing, shall we? And then we can call it quits for another week here. Top tip went $10 and he's currently on $130 he does. Isn't that fucking lucky? It'd be a real shame if I fucking fell off that edge and fucking plummeted to his death, wouldn't it? Oh well. Well, no, he can't, no, he beat them anyway. God, I accidentally just walk off the side, you stupid dick. Nah, I made a jump. Whatever. We're done. We're done with the bad man. So let's watch some little otters swim frolicking lovely in the water. Otter in the water. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining me for some robust bingo antics. We'll win hardcore mode one of these days, but today was not to be the day. But thank you very much so for joining me for this week, today and this week as well. It has been very kind of you indeed. I am so fucking glad I finally got the Scottish soundboard thing working for you guys that have Scottish soundboard passes, you know. I am chuffed to fucking bits that worked as well as it fucking did, you know. So yeah, anyone in future that wins a Scottish soundboard pass, remember, I can choose to enable them and disable them whenever, you know what I mean. So when a pass expires, for example, I can just remove them from the list and they won't be able to use it and all that shit, you know what I mean. So, but I'm so glad it fucking works, so you know what I mean. So there we go.
Fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
Right,
and she's a big fucking bitch.
Okay, calm down. But yeah, guys. But yeah, that's going to bring an end to bingo streams. I won't be back for it until Monday. There's no bingo on Sunday from me. I'm busy tomorrow. So yeah, I'd like to have a chill Sunday since I'm going to have a very busy Saturday. So I'm not going to bother with bingo on Sunday. I still might stream in some capacity at some point this weekend. I do want to do another Wrestling Empire stream. You know? Poor if Vega doesn't have a Scottish soundboard pass. Oh, lol. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, guys. So yeah, I might stream at some point this weekend in some capacity with some more gameplay stuff. But Bingo should not return until Monday, okay? But yeah, if you want some more gameplay streams, and
you're fucking stupid and deserve to die.
Fuck me, man. Okay, calm down. Yeah. Very rude. But yeah, if you want some more gameplay though, stick around because I'm going to be playing Big Walk with a bunch of other detractors who feel free to join me for some Big Walk shenanigans. I believe Sonny's going to be involved. I think Aussie Turtle Gaming as well from the first stream's going to be involved. But other people, of course, are welcome to join as well if they want to join us and trying to get more puzzles completed and trying to get these monuments all filled up and all that jazz. So yeah, stick around for that if you want to enjoy that gameplay and join as well if you've got the game as well. You're obviously welcome to join in and join in the fun. But until Monday anyway for next Bingo stream, I hope you all have a very enjoyable and fun weekend if you're not going to stick around. I'm going to enter always in these Bingo streams by putting Dory's PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pigs Animations. So, until next time guys, hope you all have a cracking time, a cracking weekend as well, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.